All right, welcome to Kansas KO here at Wichita State University. We got Street Fighter 6 coming up next. My name is Robbie V. Joining me on commentary, Mr. Waxy.
So good to be here.
And we
Mid-Best, Mid-Bless, Midwest, baby. We out here. Let's do this. Street Fighter 6, whole new game. My brother Robbie right here coming down from Kansas City. My boy Ed putting together probably the biggest tournament Wichita, Kansas has ever seen before. The ballroom looks beautiful. Shout out to all the sponsors. Man, every time I look around, I'm just like, good work. Nice work. Yeah, and if you guys want to get involved, check out the Wichita FGC on Facebook, Twitter, right here. Follow this Twitch channel if you want to be notified every time they go live. Locals every single Saturday. Yep, so if you're in a Wichita area, it don't matter. Even if you got to drive 30, 45 minutes to get out here and be a part of this. No better place to be in Kansas than right here at Wichita FGC. Again, this is Kansas KO, big regional tournament. Got players out here from Kansas City, got players out here from St. Louis, got players out here from Omaha, got players over at Oklahoma. It just goes on and on. This is the true Midwest experience. We got more than just cows and guns out here. We got Street Fighter 6. Yep, fighting games, baby.
Early pools already concluded, so I believe there's probably a link set up for the bracket on StartGG, but you can find it pretty easy. Just type in Kansas KO on StartGG. You'll find out if you want to follow along from home. Shout out to everybody in Twitch chat and follow along today, following games. Yep. Not just Street Fighter 6 here. We got Tekken, we got Guilty Gear, we got Dragon Ball, we got Smash going on. So even if you don't like Down 4 Fireball, you'll find a game for you. You'll find a game for you.
Yep.
All right, so coming up next here, we have I'm not familiar with the player with the Kansas KO shirt, but I do know the guy in the ATL. That is Dat Biff. Okay. Very high-level Street Fighter 5 player, Ultimate Grandmaster Cammy in a previous game.
Okay.
Switched over to Kimberly here.
Okay.
There's the fist bump. Looks like we're going straight to it. Stream Tech talking to him a little bit, so you'll know as soon as this scene goes live, we'll be into it. So probably gonna do a little bit of button check here, and we're gonna get things cooking. So. Excited to see what everybody's got. I mean, this is week 1 plus a day.
Oh yeah, so fresh out the womb. Street Fighter 6. We're all learning. We're all loving it. It's a beautiful thing. It's like being a new father. Honestly.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, I wanted some paternity leave from work. I made an avatar. I wanted to raise my avatar right and everything, but they weren't hearing it. But,
I just picked the default old man.
Oh no.
That was mine. I just picked the default old man.
Well, I got good news for you. When you have time, you can redo it. So.
No. I'm always just the old man. It's so good walking up to a cabinet with like 7 people on it and being like, can I get next?
Yeah.
Like that brings me right back to arcade days, man. And
the true elderly experience.
I be feasting on casual blood. All right, I'm seeing thumbs up flying around here. We're getting ready to get some Street Fighter 6 going. Not yet. That's fine. Yeah, I'm excited, man. A lot of people here, and this is the best part about the FGC is not that one game is better than the other or blah, 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 this character's in this game. It's the idea that so many people, and I mean, there's probably a good 350 people here, 350 people.
Beautiful.
And everybody's here for the same reason, celebrate fighting games.
100%.
And I can't think of another hobby that brings people together, and especially video games, in an offline environment where it doesn't matter what color skin you are, what preferences you have, etc. all down the line. We're all here to press buttons because we love to fucking press buttons. So always a good thing to see. And again, the efforts of the TO staff here today cannot be understated. Special thanks to Eduardo and Co. Again, follow them, Crossover ICT on this Twitch channel. Throw them some subs. Throw them some likes.
Come on.
Let them know you know what you like out here.
Don't be scared. They put a lot of money, a lot of time into this. We don't always like to talk about that because it's not necessarily what it's about. But it is true. There's a lot of work going on behind all this stuff. We got how many streams going right now? I believe 3 or 4.
Yeah, some close to that. 3 main stages.
Yeah. So this is not something easily put together. So if you got a little money to throw them a sub, throw them a sub, baby, please.
And it's really awesome too, because again, when it comes to hosting, when it comes to the efforts of these TOs, and this goes across the board, no matter where you're at, it's all about providing the opportunity to the players, and it does take a lot of work. It is very stressful. Like, these guys are working overtime right now, making sure the stream looks good for you guys at home. By the way, they have the chat open, so if something sounds weird, I promise you it's not my voice. Let them know in the chat. They'll get it all fixed and stuff like that. I'm going to give a quick plug to where I'm from, though. Kansas City. We are the Kansas City fighting game community. see here. I'm gonna put this on a big screen so everybody can see at home. I'm gonna see. Give me that autofocus. Is the autofocus not gonna work? Not gonna focus work? That's right. It's the Kansas City Fighting Game Community. We're the KC FGC.
Repping it.
Oh man, they took it away from me.
As they
took it away from me.
Hey, you know.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're also off camera too.
Wrong neighborhood, bro. Wrong neighborhood. But it's all love, bro.
Well, we're talking about neighborhoods. We're talking about getting ready to fight in the streets right now. Thumbs up, fist bumps on deck.
Go.
Dap, Vip, Kimberly, and as soon as we see the name of this Dawson player, we're gonna get rocking right now. We might see a button check. I think these guys got their buttons squared away. I gotta see a name. I gotta see a name for Dawson. Letting the intros rock. Okay, let's get straight to it here. Iteres, I hope I say that name right. All right, starting things off with the slide. Kimberly, again, one of those characters, probably one of the most popular characters in the beta. So pay attention. That little scramble situation right there, punish, counter throw, already established. Let's see how they're going to evolve that offense. Bust on through to the other side, straight through the DI. Here comes Kimberly, green on the board, straight to the corner goes Dawson. And again, it's like you don't want to press those throws. You don't want to get shimmied right there.
Yep.
Bust them open early, and that's a quick round one for Dat Vip.
Yep.
Dat Vip is a top 8 Midwest CPT finalist in Street Fighter V, finding his home with Kimberly. Let's see what Ida is going to evolve here. So again, it's all about the conditioning. You thought you were safe to throw a fireball.
Yep. Nope. He was ready for it.
Yeah. Kimberly, no projectiles of her own, but plenty of ways to navigate the fireball game. Nice target combo, alternate route, get the back throw for the corner. Medium slide looks good. And again, these throws are going back and forth. And it is one of those things where you really need to pay attention to those throws. How are they going to evolve this offense? Who's going to capitalize? Okay, that Vip, down backing. Pay attention to the shimmy. This is off a medium slide for Dawson. Kimberly's got one too. I mean, you think these guys are playing baseball right now, just sliding around the field. All right, Dat Vip, 69 seconds on the clock. Shibby, and one game on the board.
He was ready for it. Everything he saw, he was ready.
This is the hardest part about being a TO right now and running a stream is instant rematch. These guys are going to instant rematch, not going to give enough time for the scoreboard update. It's just, yeah, you're good now, but man, I feel it.
Players are on their toes, the techs are on their toes, we're all on our toes out here.
Drive impact requires 3 frames to break or certain special moves that will guarantee break it, but there's a cancel move right there. Pay attention to how the neutral evolves. You always want to lead with buttons that are cancelable in neutral so that you can always appropriately react to the drive impact. Dawson's going to hang up there like a pinata, back throw for his trouble. Here comes the Yoga Flame, no teleport, they're going to sit on it anyways. Big jump roundhouse. Oh man, looking to try to extend it. Big drive impact straight through the slide here. Little bit of damage, but you know, this is one of those things like everybody here, a year from now, they're gonna look back and be like, did I really punish that drive impact with a throw? Oh my God. Dat Vip on match point here. Again, this is a 2 out of 3 standard tournament setting, winner side and loser side. Threatening with that slide early on with the run. Iderez back to the corner, chewed up. Meaties have been established. Let's see a tick throw here. Oh, okay, little wake
ready
up.
For the drive rush, yep.
Yeah, again, that weird,
that green stuff.
That weird little floaty input. Perfect parry.
Perfect parry on the drive impact. And getting the combo off to get out of the corner.
Yeah, perfect parry does scale your damage down quite a bit. Don't pay attention to the damage. What you're gonna see here is this yellow light just evaporate.
Yeah, my man got out of the corner. That's what matters.
Perfect parry is a punish counter. It's also gonna stick around with 0.5% health.
Okay. Well played, well played.
That big crouch medium kick from Kimberly sealing the deal. ATL chat. Even though he's KC. He's been out here for a long time, but he's got the ATL shirt on.
Hey, when you win, you're from anywhere. You're from my town. You're from Wichita if you win. Not really, though, but you know how it goes.
All right, one game in the books here. Again, my name is Robbie V. Joining me is Mr.
Waxy.
Absolutely.
So good to see y'all. Street Fighter 6, whole new game, whole new era. Hey, we here, Wichita, Kansas, baby.
Yeah, we're broadcasting live. This is Kansas KO here at Wichita State University. Check out the Wichita fighting game community on the internet. Wichita FGC, pretty much every social gonna follow that. Might need to underscore here and there, but you'll get to where you need to be, especially if you're in the Wichita area. It's really hard, man, in the Midwest. Talk about, when it comes to FGC, Midwest, kind of the land of no opportunity. Big ups to Rick, you know, running combo breaker, repping out in Chicago. Chicago it's kind of Midwest, but it's not
it's the
true
East Coast
Midwest.
Of the Midwest.
It's not, yeah.
It's the furthest east you can go and still be Midwest.
No coast, no kings, but man, we're out here.
Yeah.
We ain't seen a coast anywhere.
Hey, bro, we're the farthest from the coast you can get. You know, we're on the other side of the screen. We ain't even reaching out with drive rush.
Yeah.
You know?
So if you're on Twitch today and you know you're playing some ranked whatever and you popped in the stream, and you're like, oh man, that's Wichita State University. I drive by that every day. Come out here and say hi. Join the socials, get involved with the community, and no better time to get involved here. So coming up next, we've got another Kansas City player, that's Mr. Beansman on stage, and then Wichita native RJ. So
okay.
RJ, very solid player in the Street Fighter 5 era. Kind of dipped out a little bit. He was kind of in and out of the game, but always a threat nonetheless. Played Laura, played Karin. So I'm interested to see who he's going to go to in Street Fighter 5. Beansman started out with a lot of different characters. This is a guy who has put in so much work at the Street Fighter 5 era, and he is really taking his licks. And you know, one thing about fighting games is you always have more opportunities to quit than you do to persevere and push through it.
That's the most truth I ever heard in my life, right there.
And he's on Lily right now. So we got Beansman, Lily, RJ, Jury. Jury in the top 3 here in the game. One of the buttons I want you to pay attention to in this green Jury, the stand medium punch. It is a Street Fighter 5 button through and through. +2 on block. So you're going to see stand medium punch, stand medium punch, stand medium punch. Hammer away, find out low forward, get some damage. Lily, a little bit of a mix up here. T-Hawk archetype, a DP with a, a grappler with a DP and a command grab.
Yep, and we see he got a few stocks in the Jury already.
Plus on block here, shoot him up in the frame trap. So Lily can either decide to get continued Oki off that, or she can get the wind charge. Her little gimmick, if you will, is the wind charge. It keeps her Spires safe. And man, right now, RJ, Kibo X Kami, as he's on stream right now, kind of getting chewed up here in the frame data battle. Plus again, oh man, you wanted to see Beansman go straight for the throw right there. That's the conditioning I'm talking about. Nice big cross up here. Doesn't get the combo though. Deer and headlights. Gonna see that a lot week 1.
And those Lily buttons so strong.
Yeah, so you know the difference between T-Hawk and Zangief when it comes to typical grappler archetypes is T-Hawk always had the farther reaching buttons. All right, so back to neutral here. Kami trying to get something. Oh, nice little damage. Yep. Stand light kick confirmed. Get a bigger punish off. That's one of those things where every character can drive rush into and get those typically unpunishable buttons now punishable. Drive impact, nothing back from Beansman. Let's see what Kami's got. Straight into level 2, maximum spider. Gonna go coast to coast here. Oh, drop stage.
At least he got the stock before the super, but
2 wind charges. So again, Condor Spire. That's the horizontal one. Gonna be more advantageous on block. It means we can get something going here. Kami now on the warpath. Oh, burning out with the EX. Didn't really need it though. All right, wind charge is gone. Kami looking at a corner. So while you're in burnout, when you're in the gray like this, all the normals from the opposing character +4 frames of advantage. You cannot parry. You cannot drive impact. You cannot drive rush. You're kind of at the mercy of that. Back at the wall. But Beansman's doing a great job of trying to establish neutral.
Not playing afraid, even though he was in burnout actually. Oh, so here we go. And he's got an extra kill.
Yeah, I like Kami going ahead, dumping the meter. He had a lot of green. So kind of one thing to pay attention at home is, who do you think is going to win the round? Somebody who spends 12 bars of drive rush, somebody who only spends 4. So kind of one of those things that goes into the resource management game of Street Fighter 6. Drive impact here, gonna go straight into level 3.
And that's what makes Street Fighter 6 such a different game, because the resources play more of a role in this Street Fighter game than any Street Fighter game before. So.
Always an important fundamental to, you know, optimize combos, optimize routes, be aware of your life, your spacing, your time on the clock. Beansman now, huge life lead, 65% over Kami right now. Gets his way in, skips neutral, and Kami still pressing buttons on these plus frames. Got to pick up. When you see that counter hit pop up, you've got to figure something else out. Hail Mary drive impact, no good. Roomba on the way in, overhead, looks good. Tick throw. Kami doing a pretty decent job here, trying to get a little bit neutral jump. Oh man, the Roomba just barely fading out underneath the moccasins of Lily. Incoming, there's a good punish. Okay, so RJ adapting as we go. Level 2 here, drive reversal, nothing. I will say about drive impact right now, Kami does not have enough life to drive impact back.
Yep, he would die.
Okay, that time blocking, Beansman got to pick it up, and I'm gonna call him out because I know this Beansman. I know this Mr. Beansman. I'm gonna say they got lucky on that jab. We need to see that DP. We need to see that Dragon Apanchu.
To punish the neutral jumps, yep, and especially he's gonna be holding up.
Yep.
He being Kami anytime that he's close to Lily when Lily has those plus frames. And that's one thing.
Most of the time, when you're playing a grappler, they are more scared of the command grab than they are of you. You know, so like, they're going to smell that blood in the water and be like, they want to come in. All right.
Okay, yep.
Yeah,
Kami EX there with the charge.
Absolutely. Kind of going back and forth. So you can tell, you know, Kami maybe not see a lot of Lily yet, which is understandable, you know, it's week 1. But try to figure out on the fly here. The problem is he's got this green goblin looking ass color. Nice reaction by Beansman. Gonna hit the splat. Level 1 on deck. Will he opt for it?
Ooh, drop.
Punish counter right back. So notice, not only does punish counter kind of give them the crush counter state that you might be used to seeing Street Fighter V, also takes away the drive bar up top. So that's another way you can deplete your resources. Beansman going to get 2 on a board here, 3 Fuha charges for Juri, that she can extend her special buttons that way. And really the only option we haven't seen from Kami, we haven't seen him do backdash, we haven't seen him let an EXDP rip. And Bean's been noticeable of that because you saw him back off. Drive impact looks good.
Yep.
Kami stocks on board, level 2, going to level 1. Big Oki situation. Bean's been in burnout. Not a lot of options here. Wake up level 2.
Oh, he blocked it. Okay, yeah. Punish counter.
Yeah, and good discipline by Kami too is like, I don't have to do anything big here. I see you've got some resources. I'm just gonna chill.
Yep, very smartly done. Also not seeing a lot of dive.
Yeah, not really any need to. Like, if Juri's jumping in and Beansman is on point, as anti-airs, then we might see some of the dive kicks to try to break up the jump arc. Actually, right there, might have saw it, missed input there by Kami, finds himself in the corner. Drive rush, command grab, perfect use of conditioning by the Beansman, plus buttons on the way in. Roundhouse -4, got to see some buttons back. Win plus again, Kami just getting chewed up. Beansman looking pretty solid right now. Didn't trust the hit confirm. Straight buttons. Something's gonna find a mark at 66 seconds.
The corner in this game is rough.
Yeah. And it all, like, you can reverse that match. You can rewind it and be like, he got chewed up in the corner because of this one decision. And that's really the beauty of Street Fighter 6 is it's right out in front. Don't have to guess. Yeah, Kami trying to really navigate this kind of, Lily all over the place, plus frames here, not sure about plus frames there. Tick throw looks good. Now we're gonna try to condition for the up. So we've got to see Beansman now react to a neutral jump or a backdash. Plus here, and again, I say plus frames, it's advantage for Lily. That means the opponent has to pay attention to conditioning. Level 2 in effect. Keep it simple here. Again, Feng Shui Engine by Juri lets you cancel all your stuff. Wake up level 3. Waxy, are you kidding me right now?
Oh my gosh, he was ready. My man was ready, he said.
Yeah, damage is gonna be, okay. Oh, we got the critical art too. That's a lot of damage for one input.
Now taking a life lead.
Oh, what a call out, but couldn't get it. A sweet block. Beansman got a chance here. Kami got a swing with fire. Green bars coming back from both sides. And on the way in, Beansman. Kansas City guys popping off in the back.
Yep, we got the cheering section right here. Well played by both players for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's one of those things like, kind of, even though RJ dropped the set, it's one of those things like you could see the wheels turning. You could see the, oh, I'm understanding what's happening here. And it is one of those things, again, like one of the best parts about having a brand new game is that a year from now you're gonna go back and watch these matches and go like,
he's like, I didn't jump that, I didn't do that. Yeah.
All I had to know was that Condor Spire was plus there and not press buttons.
Yeah, sometimes it's just 1 or 2 little things that you're not aware of that can blow your whole matchup. So.
And that's why I say pay attention to the conditioning model of Street Fighter. If you're getting counter hit, that means they are frame trapping you. They're frame trapping you because they want you to block. Then the person on offense is going to say, oh, I'm confident they're blocking, now I'm going to go for a throw. They're going to throw you, not because the throw damage is meaningful, they're going to throw you because they want that shimmy to land. And the shimmy is like, that's why the meme started back in Street Fighter 4, just take the throw. Because in Street Fighter 4, it was like, oh, if you get counter hit twice, you're probably close to stun for a lot of especially the top tier characters with the lower health, lower stun. And that notion, that meme has since evolved to Street Fighter 5 where people are getting like 40, 50, 60% punishes because all you did was press light punch, light kick. And now you're dead.
Yep.
So
all they had to do was shimmy you, and that was your chance. You took your chance right there.
Yeah, and like I said, like you start watching the matches at home and like, okay, he's got the knockdown. What's the situation? How are they going to build meaningful offense? And then they evolve that offense again. Meaty, tick throw, shimmy. That's kind of the starting point. We talk about this game in macro situations. Those are the big situations. You start going to the micro situations. We start talking about specifically their blocking. But how are they blocking? Are they down backing? Are they mashing backdash? Are they trying to jab? Are they trying to delay throw? That's how you're going to evolve that stuff. So we're going to point that out as we go, but it's one of those things that, as commentary, when we're sitting up here in our luxury ivory tower suite, and we're getting to really analyze these players and talk about what we would have done better. Yeah. I always want to kind of like demystify the game a little bit. It's like it's not fair for me to go like, oh my God, godlike reactions, blah blah blah. No. It was part of the setup.
Yep,
it was part of the plan.
You'll hear the meme a lot, sequence fighter, and there's a little bit of truth to it. It sounds a little mean, but it's very true that you're going to encounter these same sequences. So right now what you're finding is we're learning the sequences. There's not a lot of lilies online, so you don't really know all these situations and everything. And honestly, RJ, he's learning the matchup right in front of our eyes. So you can't really be too mad at him for doing that, because that's what you got to do to get good.
And that's why I say, like, the core tenets from here on out in Street Fighter, and this, again, this will make you better every fighting game if you look at it like this. Number one, the frame data. You cannot build meaningful offense or understand better choices on defense if you don't know the frame data. Number two, know the system. And I'm saying, like, I can apply this to any fighting game. I could go over and pick up Guilty Gear right now and be like, oh, okay, let me learn my frame data. Let me learn some frame data. What's a good poke that's plus on block? Oh, can I build a frame trap out of that? Oh, if I build a frame trap out of it, then I'm going to earn myself a throw. So frame data, learn the system. In Street Fighter 6, we're talking about the drive gauge. We're talking about your drive impacts, drive reversal, parry, etc. Then we're going to take both those concepts, we're going to combine them together for the conditioning. And kind of what you saw with Beansman, and it took him a little while to get there, but it was, I'm going to get my plus frames with the wind dance, then I'm going to Condor Spire in, RJ blocked it, then I'm going to frame trap, stand light kick, you know, blah, 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 into knockdown. That knockdown, Beansman says, okay, I'm going to get another wind charge. Now I'm going to Condor dive or Spire in again, plus, I'm still going to push it, button, 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 button. The third Condor Spire on the way in, plus buttons. Now I'm going to command grab you, because I've sent the message to the other player, you better hold down back.
Oh, yeah.
If you keep getting counter hit here, you are going to die.
It's almost like the players have a list, and it's like, let me try the first thing on my list. They're going to test you on that. They're going to see, oh, do you know how to fight that? Okay. And then you're going to be looking for that, and then they just move on to the next thing on the list. You got to be ready for all these options, and then they're going to start switching the order of the list, and that's when it really gets crazy. So.
Yeah, so when both players have that mentality down and they understand that core fundamental of the macro decisions, then it becomes very much he knows that I know that she knows that they know that I know that he knows, and then it's like, why did he was plus there and just he's -5 but he mashed DP and it worked. Why did that work? Well, because we saw him pressing buttons after every -5. So, and I don't know it's -5 unless I know the frame data, you know what I mean? So that's how it all kind of ties back in. But we're kind of in standby right now. We're waiting for the second matches to kick off here. Shout out to, again, this is Kansas KO. My name is Robbie V. You can hit me up on Twitter at @TKC_Robbie V. And this is Mr. Waxy.
Hey.
You can hit him up right here.
I'm right here, baby.
You want to talk to him, you can talk to him right here.
I'm IRL, baby. There ain't no digital me. I ain't no NFT. I can't, only one-on-one, baby.
No blockchain here.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. No blockchain
couldn't keep track of me even if it tried. But yeah, and so blessed, man, to be able to do this with a guy, the OG, a man that's put in work. You know, this is actually my first one, and I ain't gonna, you know, I ain't looking for no kind of pat on the back or anything, but I just want to say shout out to my guys from the Wichita FGC for giving me an opportunity like this. I just love fighting games. I love Street Fighter. It's so good to be with good people that like the same cool nerd stuff that you do. You ever like try to talk to somebody about the nerd stuff you like and they just are like, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I got a quick story on that. So I did a show yesterday at Bartle Hall. We were doing setup for it, and some of the crew guys were sitting there talking, and they're like, yeah, man, have you seen the new Mortal Kombat game? Yeah, the graphics look sick. It looks dope. So I kind of like, you know, I snake up over there and I'm like, you guys like fighting games? And the guy's like, yeah, bro, Mortal Kombat graphics look sick. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. He goes, well, but then he stops and goes, I'll be honest with you though, dude. People that are good at fighting games, they ruin it for the rest of us. And I was like, oh no, you're like half a syllable away from saying spammer cheater, like in that order. So it's just oh man, shout out to the casuals out there, man. You know, get your work in.
Hey, they keep the games alive for sure. And you know, it can be intimidating, so I kind of get where they're coming from, but at the end of the day, people don't be scared.
Oh, I thrive on it, man.
Games, you know, we're here to have a good time. We're here to kick it, you know, so don't put too much of a
And speaking about good times, again, this is Kansas KO. We got two heavy hitters from Kansas City stepping up to the plate right now. We've got Sam P's son, Jury, and we've already seen Dap on stream in the ATL with his Kimberly. So this is Kong on Jury. He is our best player in Kansas City. He is a top 5 Jury player. Like I said, not in Kansas City, not just a top 5 jury, but he is top 5 in the world right now in terms of CFN. He probably lost a little points today because he's out here on doing the offline.
Took a day off, you know, to come grace us with his presence. And shout out to all the players that came from out of state, out of city. You know, it's not easy to make it out here, so we appreciate it, especially when you got some of that good gameplay.
All right, Dat Vip on Kimberly, Kong on jury. Sam P. Sun getting things started off. Drive rush, crouch, medium punch. Again, plus frames, nice low pro under the forward heavy punch. Here comes a drive impact out of the corner. Both players trying to set that pace, trying to figure out what are you willing to do. And again, when you see Kansas City players out here playing against other KC players, we grind this game all the time. So you might see some little orthodox stuff. Nice forward jump there. Catches the command hop by Kimberly. So Kimberly's kind of whole game plan, she wants to kind of overload your mental stack. The command dashes, the command runs, low, high, plus frames, off the top.
Yeah, the pressure she has in this game is amazing. One of the, would you say she's the highest level pressure character in this game?
She's definitely up there. So much in fact that Capcom had to actually take away her EXDP. Because they're like, you're so good on the ground that we don't want to give you reversal. And this is right now, Dat Vip trying to get a reversal out with level 1.
All out on the super.
And Sam P. Sun showing off some tech unique to Kansas City. I call it the beam punish. Just saw Beansman on stream. Back during beta 1, he was like, hey, I was thinking about this game. What if you start a punish with a drive rush? Because you get that punish counter on a heavy, that gives you extra frames and gets you an extended damage. I was so proud of him. You came up with that? That's the beam punish, dog.
Science. You gotta love that science, right?
There is the evolution of the offensive conditioning by Sam P. Sun, absolutely running him over right now. But Dat Vip, I play marbles, bro. I got those reactions. Sam P. Sun close to stun. I would have. Okay, I was gonna say level 2. This will put Sam P. Sun in burnout. That's the most important part of this confirm right now. Plus frames here, tech throws tech away. That was off crouch jab. So again, pay attention to how Dat Vip's going to use this crouch jab here. Crouch jab shimmy. There it is right there. Yep. Sam P. Sun 1/2 step ahead on the conditioning model. I'm talking 1/2 step.
Yep.
Good luck trying to keep up with the scoreboard. Oh my God, my man's over here. My man's over here on the 1s and 0s, our stream tech. So clean with it. All right, you can superimpose these matches on top of each other because we got Dat Vip back to the corner, 3 bars almost gone on the drive gauge. Sam P. Sun just kind of having his way right now on this Saturday.
Showing us why he is top 5 CFN.
Very strong, yeah. If you're at Jury Main at home and you want to take some notes, get your pad out.
Yep.
Meaty fireball looks good. Dat Vip with a delayed throw. Again, that's another thing to pay attention to. It's not so much that he got the throw, it's how he got the throw. What timing did he get the throw? How can I evolve and take advantage of that? There is no jump back there.
Yep, and you saw him jump in to avoid the fireball, and he was ready for the jump.
Yeah, the classic, and then you saw this tech really kind of fleshed out during Street Fighter V was Jerry will throw the ground fireball, as I affectionately refer to it as the Roomba. You want a neutral jump over the fireball. And then look at that, the DP, that big giant hitbox on that pinwheel.
Like crisscross, making him jump over here and then just punishing him for it.
Oh, and there's that delayed jab. So, again, Dat Vip has got a read on some of the defensive habits Sam P. Sun has got, but he hasn't really been able to capitalize yet because Kong, Sam P. Sun, just been just a 1/2 step up, and right there, said you're going to throw, you reach, I teach, here comes it, the damage, the counter hit, it's all looking good. That is going to be a 2-0 for Sam P. Sun here at Kansas KO.
And one thing I really respected right there was him getting the charge at every one of those combos, you know? Like, he could have done more damage, but no, he's like, I need the charge, it's going to take this, and, you know, just start the next reset, you know, type of thing. So really respect that, because jury players, sometimes we'll see him getting the charge in neutral, looking for moments, but he was really just only comboing into it, not really doing a lot of dangerous charging and stuff like that, which you gotta love. So.
It's optimization on another level, and it's one of those things, kind of when I teach new players about Street Fighter, one thing I'll recommend to them that they do is, all right, you play Ryu, okay, and we're trying to figure out a way to build your offense. Sometimes what I would recommend to people is, go look up the best Ryu player, right? Because there are going to be replays all over YouTube. You know, that's how social media works. Round 1 start, pause the game. What do they do round 1 start? And then say, what I'm going to do? Well, I'm going to jump. So then you unpause and go, oh, he didn't jump. Why didn't he jump? He's going to get anti-air.
Yeah, and like you said, it's so many just situations. Yeah. So you really have to, when you watch a match and you're trying to learn, you should stop it and you should say, what situation is going on? Why are they using these tools? You know, the thing is, like my man Robbie was saying, this goes through from every fighting game. You know, you learn this, and then you can do it in the next game, you can do it in the next game. And if you say, oh, I want to wait for Mortal Kombat to come out, just learn it now. Because then when Mortal Kombat comes out, you're going to ready all your friends. You're going to be the nicest one on the couch. You know, so you just got to build those skills, build those fundamentals, and you're going to be playing fighting games for the rest of your life. You can get some strong fundamentals. So
absolutely. And if we ever, I say, if we come back to the commentary screen, I got something I really want to show off. These are super clean. We'll get back to it in a second. I got the hardware on deck over here to show off for Kansas KO. Shout outs to our sponsors. Next Tech Tournament, that is the guys behind the ones and zeros here. Of course, the WFGC below that. Warguts Esports, supporting it from, I believe, excuse me, Oklahoma, along with HXC Gaming. SNK, you already know what it is with the KOF. WSU, that is the Wichita State University Esports Organization, Rainy Day Productions, and Junk Food Custom Arcade. So if you're into that hitbox, you know, we've seen a lot of hitbox technology already out here about on the floor. Hit up Junk Food online, man. You're gonna get hooked up in any type of controller you want. Custom fight stick, custom hitbox. They probably could wire you a Guitar Hero controller. My favorite controller I've ever seen was the Resident Evil 4 exclusive GameCube controller. The chainsaw as a fight, as a fighting controller.
Salute to you, my man, for whoever's playing that chainsaw controller. Yeah, I know that cannot be optimal.
You can't go to a major and like watch Guilty Gear pools. There'll be somebody playing Eno, and they'll be using an actual like Guitar Hero controller to play with.
Yeah, truly beautiful.
The cosplay never ends.
Who is that? Is that Hosef Dong, I believe, is the man on the Guitar Hero controller, I want to say.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So no, that's what I love about the FGC. You know, you can find your lane. There's so many different opportunities. There's the guys optimizing the controllers. There's the guys optimizing the combos. The guys optimizing the streams. Like, that's what I love. It truly is science out here. This game came out a week and a half ago, and we have players that are playing like they've been playing this game for 6 years. Like, the optimization is honestly insane. As a community, it never ceases to amaze me how much the fighting game community can accomplish in such a short amount of time. Really.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so it looks like we're gearing up for a battle of the big bodies on stream here. Edmund, Honda, and Zangief.
Ooh, okay. The classic.
See who we got going on here.
The two longest running grapplers in fighting games.
Yeah, the classic big bodies. And I think one of many great things about Fighter 6 is we get to relive so many of these classic matchups that you might have played on your Super Nintendo. You might have played them in the arcade.
Yep.
And they're all here. They're all here. We didn't get to see Honda until Season 4 of Street Fighter 5.
Oh, it was a long time. Yep.
All right, let's get to it here.
Shout out to anybody making the faces. If you don't make the faces before the match, I got no love for you. I'm sorry.
All right, Streak versus Now. So now Zangief, Streak on Honda. So one of the big caveats to this match, Honda kind of a wild guy in this matchup.
Honda is a bully in this game, bro.
Yeah, headbutts.
He's always a bully.
The special tech here against Honda is going to be perfect parries. That's really what you need to look for here. And right now he is absolutely dominating the matchup there. Great DI.
Yep. Into the SBD, take the damage.
And the thing is like, this is kind of like death by 1,000 cuts here by Honda versus Zangief. But I mean, one command grab later, and we're right back there in the life lead.
Get those plus frames. It's still your turn, baby. It's still your turn.
Man, I was going to say, Now has... commentator, I cursed him.
Yep.
I'm sorry when you watch this at home. I said you flipped the script, but Streak had something to say about it, putting literal hands on the Red Cyclone. So we kind of see, okay, so there's the tech. Like I said, parry is very imperative when you're fighting against Honda, but also one of the tools Now is doing such a good job at is the shotgun punch. That's the hold down heavy punch. You get one hit of armor on it, and that's going to absorb it up. All right, the God Hand in effect here. It's going to give better frames for the 100 hand slap. Close to the corner here.
Shut up.
All right, level 3. Draw to circle. Let's get some sodium on the board with the salt coming out. Plants him. Now close to drive.
Still alive.
He had that heavy headbutt locked in and ready to go. That is Honda's classic anti-air. Might as well call it a flash kick. One of the hardest things about Honda in this game is that I don't know if we're going to see it, but a headbutt equals one whole green bar gone on block. See that? That is just gone.
Yep.
Big crush. Here comes the damage. Take him all the way to the end. Oki situation here. Neutral jump, trying to bait out throw. Empty jump. Headbutt looks great from Streak.
Changing the options. Ooh, and then he has to make that. Ooh.
Where are you going? No fly zone here. Streak looking strong right now.
And we got the hall popping off behind us. What a beautiful
Yeah,
thing.
absolutely. You gotta rep the team out
Yep,
there.
yep.
God hand here. Man, okay, we're getting really Honda-y out in these streets. All right, so here's the mix-up. Usually, whenever you see Geef fly at you like that, when you're the Geef player, you just react. Again, you hold up, you see them jump, you hold up, air SPD. They stay on the ground, keep it straight with the frame trap or SPD. Oh, no lariat on the jump in.
For position. Now trying to get
there
out
it
this corner.
is.
Yep.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's why you want to lead with those cancelable buttons in neutral so that you can react. And this might be dead.
Yep, let's go.
Yeah.
Get that damage when you can get it.
EX SPD, and again, not a bad idea to end in SPD in Street Fighter 6 because again, look, all 6 bars are back. So that is super important. And EX SPD, definitely the highest single damaging special move in all of Street Fighter 6 right now. It is a mini super, just EX. Got to see some buttons there. Good stuff.
Yep.
Took advantage of the frames. SPD 5-frame startup.
Letting him throw the hands out, punishing him.
All right, so now starting to really feel some. Okay, so that one's punishable, absolutely. Okay.
Using the gauge for it.
Wow.
SPD to punish.
That's the thing, like you with special moves like that, your first instinct is hold down back. Oh, we're not praising anybody right now. Streak.
He said, praise me.
Yeah. Plus frames right there. So certain normals that.
Into the super.
Yeah, this is gonna be critical art.
Damage,
Critical art is a new thing in this game where you are under, I believe, 25% health. You get extra damage on your critical art, almost 50%.
Yep.
Gone.
And chat, look for the yellow health bar. If you have yellow health, that means you're ready to do the CA.
1-1 here with Streak, and now, so both players, definitely some adaptation here. So Streak.
Good to see from Ooh, okay, yep.
Oh, man. Walked at him. That was definitely a deer in the headlight situation.
My man said, I am not afraid.
Oh, man, we are scrambling right now to get some damage.
And look at these big bodies move. What happened in this game? These big bodies are moving. Looking like some KOF.
Yeah, so now has got Streak really aware of the threat of the command grab. Got to see some anti-air here. Too high up, no parry. Trying to change it up with the butt or the body splash.
Okay, big damage. It goes into burnout, but
no lariat.
Still pressing offense.
Yeah, and again, like I said, these are all choices built on choices built on choices. The absolute conditioning here, it's like, you know, I'm going to keep going at you in the air, and then empty jump low, going to click the coast.
Ooh, he said, no, not right now, buddy.
So we saw that low. Interesting enough. So he's been challenging the blocked headbutt with SPD a couple times. He's like, I'm going to go low because I'm going to expect you to walk back. Right there, we're seeing some buttons now. Plus frames. Nice little tick off the stand medium punch. Got him. Ooh, absolutely. That is the mix-up right there.
Yep.
No lariat on the other side. All right, we are going final round here.
There's been a lot of nice adaptations between these two players, really finding what works. Ooh, starting off with the overhead at the beginning of the round. The balls.
Yeah, overhead's mostly safe in this game, if not plus.
Okay,
yeah. They kind of have to. You know, the game with the universal parry and drive impact, you got not everything can be punishable.
Yeah, especially off drive.
Man, now is doing such a great job with this conditioning right now.
Yep.
Oh man, he's just throwing hands out there. Even look how far away he is. Even that far away, Streak was still worried about it. Lands a fat DI here. Gonna take him all the way to the corner with the sumo Rekkas in the hands. Have a second one.
Yep. The damage.
Gonna be good
damage he did before the super even hit.
The most important part here is it's gonna keep now in burnout. Notice now's drive gauge is not regenerating during that level 3. Catches him in the air, mixed up on the ground. The meaty looks good. What's the mix again? Going low. Now working on it right here. Neutral jump. We're gonna take 3 bars out with us. That is such a soul stealer right there.
One guess.
All right, good stuff.
Yeah, good play from both players. Nice to see it.
A lot of good Street Fighter 6 action here underway at Kansas KO. My name is Robbie V. Joining me on commentary, Mr. Waxy.
So blessed to be here, y'all. Street Fighter 6 makes some noise. A new era, new game, and it's a good game. We always like when the new game is a good game.
Yeah, absolutely. New era, new game. Same Wichita fighting game community. You can hit them up on the internet, Wichita_FGC. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, right here on this channel. You know, you keep it right here for crossover ICT every Saturday, right here at Wichita State University. Shout outs here at Wichita, holding it down. Beautiful ballroom, plenty of stages, plenty of screens, plenty of Street Fighter 6 action coming at you guys next. So I do recognize one face on the stream, but we'll wait till we flip over to that before we get some intros underway. I've name dropped some people here in KC that have been making waves, and we've got one of our strongest players coming up next.
And I love the lore. You know, it's so good to have a commentator that knows the players, knows the stories of them. Because, like, I was speaking with you earlier, and one thing we were talking about is it's all about the stories. You know, I'm a big fan of professional wrestling, and, you know, I love the matches. A lot of people don't care about the matches. They care about the stories. They care about, you know, why this guy needs to beat this guy so bad. You know, what happened in the past that made this as important as it is, you know? And it's so good to see growth from people. It's so good to see somebody who fought against this tough matchup, this tough player matchup, character matchup. But no, and then they figure it out. It's such a beautiful thing. So
yeah,
we love to see it.
All right, so familiar with the gentleman with the blue hitbox? That is Kansas City's RTY. He was a top Chun-Li. Might even have been labeled as the #1 Chun-Li during the first beta of Street Fighter 6. So he really put the time in. Again, we got to remember, those first betas were only for the weekend. Friday, Saturday, and then like half of Sunday. So he really put the work in here. And he's been doing work with Chun-Li. We're going to see another Zangief. The fist bump is good. The button check is in place.
And another classic matchup right here, Chun versus V.
Classically, this is going to be the death by 1,000 cuts for Zangief, but one SPD on Chun-Li, and he's going to be right back in the game.
That's all it takes, yep. And man, my guy Zangief in Street Fighter 5, my guy had to work. So it's good to see him, you know, get to live his life. Do the things that he likes to do.
RTY Chun-Li, remembered old buddy on Zangief.
Let's get him, old buddy.
All right, so RTY trying to establish some early fireball pressure, finds one with a medium punch. Choosing to sit back, let that green bar kind of come back, and this is the minefield that Zangief has had to navigate for a long time in this matchup. The farther ranging normals from Chun-Li, what a confirm off that roundhouse by RTY. Hard confirm to hit too, because that does hit meaty, and he's showing off the tech early. Kind of one of the innovators of this Chun-Li overhead, and we got a perfect on the screen.
So I counted, that was 4 total hits. My man was maximizing his damage right there.
And that's the thing is, like, when you're showing that throw, when you're getting whip punish this early on, it's going to be harder to make an adaptation.
Oh, yeah.
Buddy looking for something off the Zangief knees. One of his strongest suits in previous Street Fighter games was looking for the changing to the jump arc with the jump light kick. This was a hard matchup in Street Fighter, harder matchup for Chun-Li in Street Fighter 4 because Zangief could alter his jump arc so far. Not so much in this game. And I'm kind of peeking over Buddy's shoulder right now. So he is definitely buffering the SPD every chance he gets. Level 3, gonna be curtains here. The RTY is gonna take game at #1. Yeah, you really got to think about it right there. It's one of those things like, man, I tried to play, I tried to press the button, I got whip punish, what do I got to change up? So the thing is like, it's got to be a proactive change. It can't be a, I got whip punish, so I have to stop pressing buttons. I got to press more meaningful buttons in more relative situations. You got to inch your way in, but RTY really kind of dictating the pace of this match. Talking about the pace, talking about watch these characters walk back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then who's going to be the first to strike, who's going to be first to blink.
And that range that he can play with Chun-Li is just so perfect against Zangief.
Yeah,
see him throwing out that standard heavy punch, and it's just like, all you can do is just, you know, try to get it in. Good luck.
One jab later in the knockdown. RTY content to sit back. So Buddy got to find out a way here to navigate this fireball game, and drive impact is not the route. Slower fireball from Chun-Li. She recovers pretty quick. Overhead again, good block, looks for a throw, jump back by RTY, one step ahead. Buddy trying to find his way
ready for every one of these throws.
Neutral jump, RTY with a stand medium kick, and a drive rush later, RTY on match point. Chun-Li, one of her strongest attributes in this game is the crouch medium kick, despite the meme of Street Fighter 5 being a crouch medium kick. Oh, here we go. Let's talk about some damage there on Buddy's side.
Off it, yep.
Catches him low. And again, these are the micro decisions. It's not enough that he's blocking. Let's see how he's blocking. That's an RTY classic.
Oh my gosh. It's cool. I didn't block it either.
Yeah.
I was like, she's doing something. Honestly, I don't even think I've seen her do drive rush into that move yet. So nice tech, nice tech.
And this is a really tough decision no matter who you are on the other side of this Chun-Li match. Is that
he walked him to the corner.
He can keep that string pretty tight with the heavy legs for a lot of chip. Level 3 on deck. What do we got?
And that's the interesting thing about this game. Sometimes you'll see players do offense not to really get the most damage, but just to reduce the drive meter. They see the drive meter is so low, and they're like, I'm going to go for the burnout instead of the damage. And you can see the effect of it, really.
Yeah. And like I said, man, Chun-Li, she is, in my opinion, a very underutilized character. nothing about what RTY put on up there was like, oh, Chun-Li's cheap. She can just do that. That was the result of conditioning. That was the result. I'm going to take advantage of some opportunities and really capitalize in on it. So it can feel kind of a whirlwind. That was a fast 2 games.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I hope Buddy can go back, watch, and be like, The situation, the puzzle to solve really is where Chun-Li is at with the light punch Kikosho. That's her fireball range. You can't DI it. So the other option of that has got to be perfect parry, cancel it into the forward dash, but you still have to measure that space because again, she recovers so quickly. She can still maybe check that forward dash with a jab and then confirm into that. Zangief, as you've probably noticed so far, if it's your first day watching Street Fighter 6, not all drive rushes are created equal. Not everybody goes the same space. I believe DJ goes the farthest in the game, I think followed by Ken, and then after that, I believe it's like Cammy, somebody like that, but You'll see Zangief, barely seems like he goes anywhere. You see Ryu is kind of like in the middle. So this is a matchup. I know both these players for sure. One of these guys you might recognize from Street Fighter V as being somewhat of a villain on the stream.
Okay.
Mr. Chuck Steak.
Oh, okay. Tell me the lore.
Chuck Steak was an Akuma player in the Street Fighter V days.
Okay.
Who kind of has more of a trolley kind of style of play.
Okay.
So what does that mean in Street Fighter? Well, it means like, maybe he's going to land a taunt on you, and then when you get, you start to see red from being taunted, so then you overextend, and then he anti-airs you to full damage, and he makes you look like looks like an idiot.
Hey, if you play Akuma, you got the best taunt in Street Fighter V. So.
I believe it was KIT, the last KIT for Street Fighter V, and Chuck Steak, that's the gentleman in the black button-up shirt there, and the glasses, has a pouch, and he unzips the pouch and pulls out a piece of pizza. And he just proceeds to take a bite out of it on stream. And the other guy is just like looking at him like, what is going on?
My man is styling on you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what is going on? He's got a piece of pizza in a zip-up.
Don't touch that controller.
So our other player here is, as a Kansas City native, that is Sefsrat Alabar. He played Ed in Street Fighter V. He's had a little bit of growing pains here transferring over to Street Fighter 6, which is to be understandable. So he's on Cammy right now.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing about Ed, he's such a unique character. There's not really a character in Street Fighter 6 that really seems like they translate well yet.
Every character. Just turn on modern controls.
Oh,
now you're an Ed player. There you go.
Yeah.
Or dynamic controls or whatever. So,
exactly.
There's plenty of opportunity to still to chug glue in Street Fighter 6 for sure. Not taking anything from Albar though. So I was very interested to see who Chuck Steak would be playing in Street Fighter. Makes very much sense to be playing Ryu. Shoto game plan still intact. Missing some of the tools that he used and found success with Street Fighter V and Akuma, but I'm excited to see Chuck Steak here in Street Fighter 6, just repping what he does. I want to see how it translates over Street Fighter in SF6. So Chuck Steak, Ryu, Sefsrat, Cammy. Or Frank Umar, I don't know. Yes, okay, TKC. Okay, we got it. So that heavy spin knuckle +3 on block, and it will get through the fireball. So early jumps, no DPs yet from Cammy. Both players trying to kind of navigate this neutral. Great confirm off the back strong from Cammy. That crouch fierce punch where she reach out, touch somebody's +1 on block.
Nice
forward. So again, Chuck Steak looking for that low forward confirm. EXCP lets it rip. Here comes Chuck Steak putting the protein on you.
Ooh, okay. Kept the meter.
So right now, Chuck Steak, he's sniffing right now. He goes, hey man, if you're not going to anti-air, you're not going to respond to this aerial assault.
Let me jump on it.
I'm going to hold up.
Punishing the dive.
All right, Sefsrat about one normal away. And again, this is how Chuck Steak plays. He's going to run away. It's one of those things like, I'm going to run away. You want to come over here. You want to damage me. I'm going to try to get you frustrated so that you overcommit.
Yep. Let you make the mistakes. I'm going to be chilling over here. And one thing I liked is when he did that EX dive kick, he actually used the drive impact, so even though the dive kick missed, the drive impact would have worked even if it didn't actually miss. So
she will recover in time.
Oh, she will.
So if he would have anti-aired with that's kind of a bad habit you'll see some players do is when they try to anti-air with drive impact, you can always drive impact back. No question.
Hey,
and when she spaces that dive kick, he would drive impact and absorb it, and then she would immediately drive back. So there's the first DP from Sefsrat. Let's see what Chuck Steak can get going here. He's just staying very elusive right now, holding down back. Okay, spin knuckle couldn't get out in time. Air to air. Both these players, I said, they're going to be fighting. It's up in the air right now.
Ooh, okay. Spin knuckle. Taking him to the corner. Ooh, he bet it all. Yeah. My man said I got one chance.
Yeah,
I'm going to take it. Now just running away, letting the meter run back, and the meter does take longer to get back whenever you are running backwards.
Yep, yep. You get more of it when you walk forward. Yep. Nice wake up jab, no meaty there.
Shout out to the anime boys for giving us that
tension
one.
gauge.
Yeah.
Nice DP again. Chuck Steak, he's saying like, I'm just gonna run away, bro.
Fundies.
I'm gonna run away. Oh, no DP from Sethfrot. Chuck Steak sneaking in a little jump light kick tick throw right there. So Sethfrot definitely kind of caught deer in the headlight right there. First non-instant rematch we saw too. Bless. Bless.
Take your time, fellas. Ain't no rush.
Nice whip punish. Solar Plexus, such a big button in Street Fighter 6. It is +1 on block, so Ryu definitely got the bless up there. Nice.
Miss on the anti-air.
Yeah, solid damage too. 2-bar piece. All right, what's Sethfrot got in the corner here? Oh, got him with the shimmy. Now we got to look for the throw here, but still pressing buttons.
Making him guess. Ooh, okay. Ooh, nice jump.
Yeah, back throw straight back in the corner.
Ooh, you're right back where you started.
I like Chuck Steak. He's like, I will not be trained.
Ooh, taking all the damage you can get. And Cammy looking for, trying to push this burnout. Poking, trying to find a way in.
Put herself in burnout.
Chuck Steak. Ooh, yep, put herself in burnout.
Chip is the problem here.
Ooh, the shimmies. The shimmies from Cammy have been on point. You gotta get that.
Yeah, Chuck Steak. I mean, he's very persistent. He's like, you're not conditioning me to hold down back. Oh, EX Hooligan. A lot of options out of that Hooligan combination for Cammy.
Haven't seen too much Hooligan this match.
Yeah, and that is going to be a paramount linchpin of Cammy's success in Street Fighter 6. They seem like they really want Cammy players to utilize the Hooligan combo.
Yeah, one thing I have noticed Punk being one of the top Cammy players. Not really using the Hooligan. I feel like eventually he might start to implement it, but I haven't seen too much from him with the Cammy. So.
Yeah, and then Chuck Steak just being so good, being unpredictable, looking for these jumps right now, trying to change up Sethfrot timing. So what are you looking for here?
Ready for that one.
No DP back. EX DP, put yourself in burnout. Chuck Steak, a lot of resources here. Ooh, tick throw looks good off the +3. Get back to the wall here. We've seen Chuck Steak commit to a jump. How will he navigate this?
And if you look at the drive meters, you have a tale of two cities over here. The Cammy full burnout. My man Chuck Steak saying, I'm going to use the resources when I'm ready. I'm not in any rush.
Oh, and talk about the burnout straight into level 3. Slice him up. So interesting about Cammy in that super, it draws the British flag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Okay.
Cammy wins.
With the CA version to close it off. Purple haired Cammy's gotta love it. Shout out to whoever got this PS5 and got the classic costume.
Oh yeah, they spent some money. So again, you're watching at home and you're like, man, but why are we jumping? Usually, if you're getting beat on the ground, your first instinct is to jump at somebody. So if you're representing strong neutral and you're really showing it off, get ready for the jump. Get ready, it's coming. Chuck Steak, good damage there.
Oh, in this round, Chuck used all of it, whereas last round, he kind of sat on himself.
Yeah, so that spin knuckle again, when they're in burnout, +4 frame. This is going to be all dangerous extra frame advantage for Cammy. Yeah, he's doing such a great job. Chuck Steak on defense, able to weather the storm right back. Green bars, takes a forward throw for the trouble. Ooh, little bit of
drive rush in the shimmy. That's what you call the Yomi right there. Really seeing all the layers of it.
Oh man, double throw back to back here. Both these players trying to find a pace that fits. Wow, nice roundhouse.
Okay, the tech in the corner, very short.
Oh, good reaction by Chuck Steak to get out. We got to see damage here.
Punish off this one.
Oh no, but a little reset. He needed it though. Wake up buttons, back and forth here. Next hit's gonna be huge. Thrown out of it, one more chance. Both players had another forward throw from Chuck Steak.
Staying solid. Keep it simple. My man kept it simple. Throw is very good in this game. Throw beats a lot of stuff.
I can tell both players feel a little bit off center in their momentum. Chuck Steak, again, like you said, keep it simple. Jab, jab. Tatsu, no DP here. EX Drill gets out of the corner, but Sethfrot 1 bar left. Chuck Steak really trying to drive it in, trying to get it driving back. Other side, nobody home. About even resources, both players sitting on that level 3 super. Both players trying to find a mark. Chuck Steak drawing blood.
Yeah, that was a prolonged scramble we had right there. Looking for buttons.
Yeah, and Sethfrot really respecting Chuck Steak in the scramble. Does not want to eat an EXDP if he doesn't have to. There's a DP from Sethfrot though. Keep him honest in the air. Another one.
Don't let him jump in like that.
Plus frames on that big stand fierce from the drive rush. Stand medium kick looking good here. Chuck Steak still a little bit of a life lead here. 51 seconds to play. Sethfrot trying to thread the needle here. Trying to find a way in. Conditions him down back. Another throw.
Okay. What do we got in the corner?
A shimmy. Jump back. No DP, but another throw. It's coming down the wire here. Waxy counter hit, but a big drop combo.
Okay,
ooh, and the mash DP by Sethfrot. Say it with his chest.
He had it loaded. He had it loaded. Yep, my man is eating steak.
Ooh, okay.
Cashing out, cashing out.
All right, what's Chuck Steak got, though? Jump out of the corner.
Oh, put him back in there. He said go to the corner. Said think about what you did. Ooh, okay, and he still got him in the corner. Fighting.
Nice neutral jump. Again, Chuck Steak trying to get something back here.
Hooligan in his dive kick.
Yeah, dive kick too high, even EX, challenge it. Nice, double, fierce, back fierce, confirmed, level 3.
Level 3, big
Chuck
damage.
Steak not saying die right now.
Taking the life lead.
Taking a life lead and 2 bars off of Seth's front.
Ooh,
he's got a level 3 here.
Yep. So
No DP, caught up, mashing jab, again.
Okay.
A regular DP, goodness gracious, Waxy, these guys are throwing hands right now.
He was like, I need to save it. I got to save that drive meter. Not yet. Oh, okay, and the throw tech. Both players keeping the mental stack, very aware, ready for the drives, not so scared that they're just blocking.
And I'm gonna be honest right now, so like, great reactions again. This is where it gets scary. Chuck Steak in the forward throw and gets it.
Drive rush and the throw. Yep.
Chuck Steak kind of popping up a little bit, gripping his fist. He's like, oh man, I did it, great job.
GG's to both players.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to everybody. All these matches have been very nice to commentate. So, hey, everybody bringing their A game. Like my man said, it's a week and a day, and we're already here. Imagine what it's going to look like in a couple months. Sheesh. Sheesh.
I got caught in 4K right there, rolling my eyes.
Hey, you know, on the big screen, you got to smile and look handsome, as they say.
Yeah, and we're out here looking handsome at Kansas KO. We're broadcasting live from Wichita State University. My name is Robbie V. Joining me on commentary, Mr. Waxy. We're bringing you that Street Fighter 6 here at Kansas KO. First of many ongoing regional tournaments here, hosted by the Wichita fighting game community.
And right now we're picking for sides. Getting everything all perfect, getting all the names set, and just keeping it professional. Man, I just gotta say, we're looking professional out here, man. Shout out to the people putting this together.
Yeah, absolutely.
This ain't no thrown together, a little bit of chewing gum holding this together. This is some real nice production. As we like to say.
Good stream setup. As you see, we're down here, so there's a stage these guys are on. So it is front and center, and whenever you start hearing the Street Fighter 6 normal start hitting, the whole room turns and goes, what is going on over there? What is that game about?
Yep, you can hear the hype in the room, and that's what we do this for. We're here for the hype. We love the fighting games, we love the energy, we love the people. It's a beautiful thing, truly.
So they were kind of discussing early on who was going to be player 1, player 2. This is important because both of these players play Lily.
Oh, okay.
So we are going to see a Lily mirror match here.
Are we going to flip a coin for costumes and colors too? Or?
Beansman in the black shirt, J-Spot in the blue shirt. J-Spot, the guy that taught me how to play Street Fighter, so he's been a mentor for a lot of people here in KC.
The history.
Always been a linchpin of a pillar in the scene.
They
for
both
sure.
pick color 1, costume 1. The beef is real. He said, "You're playing my color and my costume." Oh no, it's personal now.
All right, Beansman in the blue Lily, J-Spot in the green Lily.
Yeah, my man was making faces IRL. This game is.
So one thing to talk about the mirror match is it's always going to look a little bit weird because both players trying to basically accomplish the same plans. Plus frames here, J-Spot not biting on it. Traded in the normals. Nice crouch fierce by Beansman saying, I am air traffic controller today. I'm going to hold this down.
No fly zone.
Yeah, but we're still flying around. I mean, it is going to be all over. Condor Spire on Condor Spire violence. Maybe we'll see command grab. Maybe we'll see a level 3 plus frames by Beansman. And J-Spot said, I know that. Why does he know that? They might play the same character.
Hey,
so.
He's got a little bit of inside information, you could say.
Yeah, nice. So you're kind of seeing this dynamic here of how each Lily is using these plus frames with the win stocks. And how both players are like, oh, you're going to get win? No, I'm going to get win. No, I'm going to punish your win. No, you're going to win on here. First command grab on the board by J-Spot.
To finish the match. That's one thing I find so funny is this game has a lot of characters with stocks like Jury and Jamie.
Yep.
And man, when I play some Jamie mirrors,
you
just start sipping at the beginning of the round. I mean, sometimes it isn't even offense, it's just stock.
Oh, yeah.
Just give me a stock. So.
Oh, okay. EX looking good. Beansman got the conditioning established here. Plus frame, neutral jump looks good.
Ooh.
Drive reversal. So first player we've really seen using the drive reversal today is Beansman. Wake up, level 2, excuse me. And that does a lot more damage if you do have it. Oh yeah, unsafe, punish counter. I should say unsafe, not totally punishable. Press the button on the way in. Jab, jab, looking for mediums, nobody home.
Ooh, the shimmy, nothing off it though.
Yes. Nobody wants to get pinned down here. Great neutral jump by J-Spot.
Perfect punish for that.
Level 2.
Oh, and it hits. Okay. That's, yep, death. For
Yeah,
sure.
J-Spot's like, you really did it? He got to lean back in the chair. He said, you really did it?
Yeah.
Bean was like, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did, bro. Yep, I did.
Said, man, this mirror matches get pretty nutty.
Oh, for sure. Nobody knows you better than yourself.
Especially when you have like a grappler archetype, because it's really the tension is building of who's gonna land that command grab, who's gonna get sneaky with it. Nice jump back. Bean's been trying to keep J-Spot on.
But you know, it's good to see grappler players have to deal with that like the rest of us.
Yeah,
You know?
nice DP. That's a tomahawk from Lily. On incoming, hard to press that button. Gotta go DP back. You want to interact with it? There's a command grab, little crouch jab low, recognizing the down backing, and just gonna trade on it. J-Spot takes game number 1. This is loser side of pool. So the format here, if you're following along with the brackets on Start GG, 4 players make it out of each pool. 2 players on winner side, 2 players on loser side. And I believe each pool is a 16-person kind of little mini tournament. So that's how you gotta think about it.
Okay, cool.
Again, you see that condor dive, block. You can always drive rush up and do something about it. You don't have to just sit there and take it. Which you can tell right away who's a Street Fighter 4 player, because a lot of characters didn't have a say. You just kind of blocked it from T-Hawk and go like, well, okay, guess I'm just gonna hold it.
And that's what's the thing that's so interesting about characters that build stocks. Every time you get the knockdown, you have to choose. Do I want my Oki right now? Do I want my stocks? What, you know, it's not as simple as some of the other characters. It's like, oh, here's my Oki time. So that means a lot of decisions being made.
Bean's been definitely smelling some blood in the water there. Said, you're so low and burnout. Hail Mary to the eye. It's gonna work out. Oh, see some damage here. Nice. Bean's been doing a great job at really controlling the ground with crouch heavy punch. Drive impact, on drive impact balance. Nobody really finding the mark though. They're trying to make it work. He's been really kind of opting for this jab, medium punch string, but not really doing a whole lot with it.
Yeah. Okay, but he found it that time. Oh, no.
Level 2 is beating with J-Spot got. So drive impact up. Oh, burns himself out. Bean's been in a great position now. J-Spot not
jumping. Oh,
wow.
I'm thinking that was a miss.
I'm saying it's going to be all over the place, man. Like it's all over the place. J-Spot definitely just a little bit farther ahead on the I'm going to convince you. Nice DP. That's how you want to deal with that.
To end it.
That Condor Spire. Spire is the horizontal, Tomahawk is the upper, and the dive is out of the air.
Okay.
She can do it out of neutral jump.
You know me, I just been calling them cannon spike, cannon strike, all that.
It's all dragon punches and Hadokens at some point.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, Beansman in the corner, but J-Spot said, I got EXCP on deck. I'll go to burnout. Won the last one. Tick throw looks good, and the command grab, good damage here.
Charge, okay, now pushing it.
Oh man, so
he's in burnout.
Yeah, again, that
now
goes
you're in the corner.
That goes back to that thing I talked about. It's not how they're blocking, or it's not that they're blocking, it's how they're blocking. Crouch fierce into level 2. Wind charge, extra damage, J-Spot in a bad spot, and a wake-up jab looks good. Beansman will take game number 2. 1-1 here in this Lily mirror. Mad respect to our stream tech, bro. Just holding it down. That instant tech, bro.
And that punish. Oh yeah, the wake up.
He's running the stream off of a fight stick. He's got to plink. He's got to plink the scoreboard update. Man, you got to see drive rush up, man. You block that drive rush in there. Get some damage on
Lily. The trade. Catching him on the charge, but he still got the charge. Oh, and he ducks the command.
Yeah, you're 2+, man, out of that drive rush.
Yep.
Street Fighter mechanic,
and we're burned out again.
Street Fighter mechanic, if they're blocking, they cannot be grabbed. Otherwise, that would be some crazy unblockable nonsense even.
Okay, getting the charge at full screen, feeling safe. Uses it.
J-Spot fighting his way out of burnout here. Let's see what Beansman can do. 6 bars back in. We're going to get right. Party started. That's it.
Yep.
So we haven't seen from Beansman a neutral jump on a potential command grab scenario. So it's really going to come down to how much more money can J-Spot make off this. And we're getting the wind dance charges going.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Man, if we had some Jamies on here, we'd be drinking. Boys.
Yeah, we got drinking. That double shot.
Ooh, okay. Yep, and what a great answer to the spiral layer there.
This is just like 2 semis just smashing into each other, going like, okay, let's both back up. Let's get our charges. And who's going in first?
Straight demolition derby out here.
Who's going in first? And it's Beansman with the EX. Like you could almost play like a drinking game at home. It's like who's gonna go in first? So J-Spot now in burnout, and this is he has 1 round up.
Tech.
Kind of trying to jump away. No anti-air yet. when you start to see the pacing of people holding up forward to try to chase you down, if you can make a concentrated effort to stop and land that anti-air, it can definitely swing the battle in your favor.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. You got him playing your game at that point. Oh, okay, yep, good wake up super.
The best part about that is it's going to send Beansman, so the script has been flipped now.
Oh, yeah.
J-Spot now out of burnout, Beansman staring down a big gray bar, which could be potentially his tournament life right here on the guess.
Ooh.
Incoming.
Oh, okay. Oh,
more
man.
chip. Oh, a neutral jump. Good
My
stuff.
man is going in.
And if,
okay.
what a neutral jump by Beansman, but cannot confirm. He's got bar now. Next hit can possibly win. 24 seconds to play. No anti-air from J-Spot. Beansman trying to find a tick throw.
Clock running down.
Back to it here. Drive rush into the drive impact, and J-Spot not in time. Beansman staying alive.
Perfect reaction. He said, if you really want to come in, come on in.
And Beansman really representing that crouch fierce. J-Spot chewed up in the DI, gonna get sent to the corner for this.
Ooh, yeah.
Beansman, this is a momentum level 3.
And that's the thing about drive impact. Once you land that, it's like, okay, this is really my time to shine.
It is, you know it's a good mechanic because it feels awesome to hit somebody with it, and it feels terrible to get hit by it.
Yeah, exactly.
And J-Spot right now trying to get something back on the board here, trying to get this tick throw.
Okay.
Beansman really representing this delay kind of jab, jumps out of a command grab. Got to navigate a minefield here.
And man, we've probably seen this heavy punch, I gotta say, about 100 times in this mirror match. Okay, big damage to that. Oh, nope. Okay, didn't have the meter to finish it off.
Neutral jump, or excuse me, yeah, neutral jump in and out of the spire, looks good. Level 1.
Okay, good damage, good damage.
Keeps him in the corner here. What's the mix here?
Ooh,
And he's got to really stay in. Beansman doesn't have any super right here.
Okay.
So it's got to be a Hail Mary EXDP plus frames here. J-Spot blocking. Got to find a way out.
Coming down
straight into it. Did Beansman press the button?
Ooh,
he did it.
decision.
And Beansman going to take it 2-1 over J-Spot.
Well played by both players. Good to see.
Yeah, J-Spot really, I mean, that is a sincere bet the farm scenario.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He's like, hey, I got the cash. Why not spend it? Let me see.
Absolutely. So, again, a lot of good matches here. Hope you guys are enjoying this production of Kansas KO. We're broadcasting live from Wichita State University in Wichita, Kansas. This is Kansas KO. My name is Robbie V. Hit me up on the socials if you want to chat about it. I am the current leader of the Kansas City fighting game community. Joining me on commentary, Mr. Waxy. We're doing it to you big out here.
Wichita, Kansas, stand up. Street Fighter 6, baby.
I want to give a
Beautiful.
special thanks to Zach. He's a Melee guy here at the Wichita fighting game community. He helps run Crossover ICT every Saturday. Smash is so big, they got their own room downstairs,
okay.
which is, not surprising at all, man.
Yeah.
Not surprising at all. Smash doing it big. And talking about doing it big, this ain't your just next door tournament. The winner of these guys, we got medals here. Look at this hardware you can take home.
Blank,
First,
blank.
second, third place. Looks good, looks good.
Yeah.
Excellent production
Man.
by the staff out here.
Shout out
today.
to the TOs. Like, we ain't playing just for money out here, baby. We playing for pride. We playing for that take home. And I love to see it.
And the great thing about Street Fighter having a storied history with it is the rivalry. So for the longest time, Kansas City, our biggest rival was St. Louis. St. Louis would come down to Street Fighter 4 and absolutely bop us.
Okay.
And then Street Fighter 5 comes out, we kind of flipped the script a little bit. Street Fighter 5 fell off in STL, but we kind of kept going, we kind of got ahead. Now a new game gets to reset. So not only do we have Kansas City versus STL, now we get to have the Wichita rivalry rekindled. We get the Nebraska rivalry, and even the best part about Street Fighter 6, the netcode is so good. We can do a 3v3 against Boston. We can do a 3v3 against Southern California because it's not one of those things like, we don't want to play against you. Midwest internet is garbage, which was the case for the longest time.
For all of Street Fighter.
But the netcode is great. So I fully expect to see entire communities kind of pop up around the Battle Hub system in Street Fighter 6 where you're going to go into lobby 69 and you're going to be like, oh, that dude, that Ken player, I always play him. He's always in lobby 69. That's my boy. I know that guy. His name is Dark Skull 69. He's my guy. So very, very cool part about Street Fighter 6 for sure.
Yeah, I love the Battle Hub. Like, honestly, I think it was one of the most genius ideas. You look at the old Guilty Gear games where they had kind of built that lobby system but not really done it in a way that that is the same as the Battle Hub. The Battle Hub was like, okay, this is actually a good idea, which when Strive came out, there was a lot of hate on the lobbies and things like that, but Street Fighter, they said, no, this is actually a good idea. We're gonna optimize it even more. So I remember when Strive came out, I was dressed like a zebra walking through the lobbies and stuff. My character's a freak again in the Battle Hub, and like you said, you know, people are gonna stake their claim on the different hubs and everything like that. You're gonna have your own little scenes built within these certain hubs and stuff, and it's just such kind of a trip to see, really.
My thing is like, oh, you walked around dressed as a zebra? The abominations
oh my gosh.
that are in the Battle Hub.
Oh my gosh.
I'm talking about straight out of like some kind of twisted
it's
horror movie.
Cronenberg-esque, to say the least.
Oh,
sure.
yeah, and that is the perfect way to describe it, man. Just eyeballs where they shouldn't be, proportions that, let's just say we just stray further and further from the light every day with
it's
Battle
not
Hub.
natural, baby. It's not natural, but you know, it's beautiful to see, for real. Like, the Battle Hub it's mankind at its best, honestly. You really see human nature.
It's the darkest side of it.
yeah, really.
Like I said, I just use the default kind of old man costume, and I'm just or the build, and I'm like, I'm good there. And it's like I just walk up, and there's just some guy that's just.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Wingspan out, arms, little bitty head, itty bitty little shorts, sloppy steaks. That's how it goes all the way. So.
Yeah, you know, it's a creation, baby. It gives you all the tools you need to create, you know, feel like the creator himself.
Yeah, all right, so we're kind of waiting for our next match. Beansman Mr. Beansman, you already saw him kind of make his way up to the stage. Just got done playing a match against J-Spot. And so we're waiting for our next match to come up here.
Yeah, seeing a lot of Mr. Beansman, Lily today, so which is good. Like I was saying, not seeing a lot of Lily at the higher level, so it's good to see what she can do, how her game plan works, and everything like that.
One thing I want to talk about Beansman, because I think his story is incredibly relevant to the overall growth of fighting game players, and that is being able to really be honest with yourself about what you want out of the FGC. Beansman has gotten beat. He has infinitely more losses than he does have wins. But he kept sticking with it. And I always tell people, fighting games do nothing but take. And I don't care if it's Dragon Ball, Mortal Kombat, Smash, all they do is take. And he could have quit at any moment, but he has committed to the grind and stayed up and stayed up and stayed up on it. And I believe this has got to be close to losers finals for his pool. So always props. Always props. You know, if you're out there and you're losing and you're frustrated, loser semi or quarterfinals. So if you're out there losing, don't give up on it. It is, fighting games are the hardest genre. When I started my scene back in 2012, I basically was in a card shop and a bunch of high school kids. And it was one of those things like, how do you convince some high school kids to play Street Fighter 4, which is really hard, when they could just go play Call of Duty, they could just go play Minecraft, play whatever. And like I said, just commit to it. Don't get down on yourself, and always know that there's somebody else in the FGC that's gone through your exact same spot.
Like, man, I don't know anybody that's scared. Just watch the top 8. Your favorite pro gets bodied all the time, bro. Like, if you're
only
good,
one guy can win the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Only one guy. There's no tie. There's no like both these guys.
Yeah. So if you want to play fighting games, you got to be good at accepting losses. But there ain't nothing wrong with losing, baby. That's how you learn. So that's how we grow.
So back on stage, so we got Beansman here. This is losers quarterfinals here of pools, and we got Buddy. So this is going to be another. I would say, ideally, this is a big body matchup, but you have small girl with eagle versus giant Russian with probably a lot of vodka in his system. So.
She plays like a big body, but not looking like one too much, but.
There's just like so much like good personality in these character designs too.
Absolutely. I love the new characters.
As I said, we have seen Ryu throw fireballs, hurricane kick, and Shoryuken since 1990 or since 1987 or 1989. And even so, Ryu in Street Fighter 6. Look at him. He has grown through every iteration of the game. Street Fighter 1 to Street Fighter 2. Then we kind of took a step backwards in the timeline with Alpha. Then we took a step forward and then way to the end of the timeline with Third Strike. And then we kind of got back with Street Fighter 4, and now we're at Street Fighter 6. So the beard, the traveling, every character really shows, hey, we're here to fight. This is Street Fighter 6, and we even got Buddy doing the flexes on stage. So let's get to it here. Thumbs up, let's get to it.
My man
Beansman, Lily, Buddy on Geef. So again, name of the game here is going to be Strike Throw Mix-Up from Lily. First one to draw blood here. Back to the wall.
Ooh, and just out of range for the throw. Okay, with that anti-air.
Ooh, the last frame DI Beansman.
He He thought he had him. I thought he had him.
Nice. EX Lariat said, I don't want to put up with this. Body splash looking for a cross-up, nobody home. Buddy close to burnout here, trying to stay away from these long-range normals. Again, Lily's predecessor, T-Hawk, usually won this matchup because of the longer-range normals, but look at that. One SPD later, and Buddy is right back on top. 66 to play. Cross-up looks good, and that is exactly what you want to see from the big SPD monster of Zangief. Drive rush in, jab, hella plus, jab again, hella plus. You're still not out of range. Light punch SPD, scoops him up for the W. Round 1 to old Buddy.
My man Zangief is keeping his turn in this game. You gotta love this game.
And again, like, it follows kind of the same game plan here of how am I going to hold up? Level 2 here, gotta see some damage from Beansman. I want to see drive rush punish.
Ooh, the
keeps it very
counter.
simple.
Okay, yep, nice and simple.
Oh man, guessed.
Okay. Ooh, jab. Ooh, nice.
Again,
ready for the DI.
And that's why you want to lead with those cancelable normals. The jump light kick, changing up the arc, kind of turning Zangief into a mobile missile platform where he's going to drop in there, buffer the SPD, get it on block hit, Monday through Friday, 365, don't matter.
And Beansman's still actually sometimes pressing buttons when he's negative there. Just to keep the situation going.
Buddy being incredibly elusive right now, just making so much money off the jump light kick tick into SPD.
Ooh, okay. He got him with the jab. That's stuff though.
Yeah, so if Beansman wants plus frames, I said he's going to have to go to EX. Here's a command grab for your trouble, sir. Plants him straight into the ground. All right, so both these players done a great job at conditioning each other for the command grab. It's been Buddy's air dominance versus Beansman trying to stay tricky on the ground with the plus frames. Again, really trying to measure out that spacing is Beansman. Here it comes. Oh, yep, you're going to press buttons. He doesn't want to get scooped.
And Lily is a monster with the pokes in this game. Jeez. I'm going to charge. It's like, you want to hang back? Well, I'm going to charge then.
Nice take throw. All right, Buddy back to the wall. We've seen him DI. Wow, right into the welcoming hands.
SPD out of the drive rush. My man was so ready.
Look at that
so ready.
damage, Waxy. I mean, there is some, there might be some concussion protocol.
Yeah, really.
Ooh, we flexing out here.
Come on now, at least give her 5 to recover. Ooh,
close to dead here.
Oh.
Opportunity for Beansman. Can he seal it? No.
Big bad.
In burnout, chip is a problem here. Here comes the chip, another sequence. Can that chip out deep here? And he gets it. Beansman takes game number 1.
And that's one of the things is Zangief actually having higher health than most of the other characters in this game actually kept him alive in that match a little longer.
Okay, so there's the knees here. A little bit of a trade, nothing to be discouraged of. Again, you know, if you're not getting punished heavily for these jumps, keep going.
Yeah, why stop?
Because if you're just going to take 80, 50, 30 damage on every jump in and one SPD, oh, you're right back into it. EX SPD, brand new move there.
Okay, getting off there.
Oh, man. Buddy is mashing SPD. That's going to kind of peek up there on stage. I see that stick just turn around. I wonder if Beansman can see it out of his peripherals. Trade again. A minute. Buddy's not out of it. He has got EX SPD in the chamber here. Blocking finally. Let's see how Mr. Beansman evolves. This plus pressure here. DI, nobody home. Another one. Wants to guess DI right back is Beansman.
Okay. And he's going to take some big damage off this. He's got the level 2 available. What's he going to take? The level 1. Saves the meter. Let's go. My man Robbie popping off over here. That's what we're here for, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, with the big jump in, but missing the grab. Ooh, okay.
Oh, I was gonna say those plus frames, man. Like I said, it all starts with the very beginning. You gotta see it. Buddy in the corner. Wake up, level 2. Beansman gonna eat it full sail. So what's the follow-up here from Buddy? EX Air SPD looks good.
Ooh, big damage.
My God, wake up level 2.
Oh, the big miss. Okay, and what's the punish for that?
Yeah, huge
My man
gift.
saved the meter, but only gonna take one more of those.
Yeah, and Buddy's in a good spot. Ooh. Wow, my goodness.
Of the devil.
Buddy not playing footsie. Buddy playing SPDs right now.
Exactly. Yep.
Just reach out and touch somebody. Light punch SPD's got the biggest range of any command grab.
Buttons for tick throws. What is neutral?
Yeah. No, I mean, he's doing it. He's doing it big.
Oh, okay, caught him.
I didn't actually know who got the throw right there.
Yeah,
I was like, is he throw? Yeah, no, you.
Another EX SPD
yeah,
off
you've
the
overstayed
drive
your
rush.
welcome
What a perfect
here.
counter. He said, I see green stuff, I am EX SPD. Oh,
nice. What a stop sign.
Like,
all right, 2 charges on the board here. Buddy got to navigate around, does not want to deal with these plus frames. That's where Beansman's getting in. Oh, big jump in here. Yeah, Beansman now, delayed jab has been established. See if Buddy can develop his frame traps here. And those big headbutts.
Oh, the drive rush in there,
baby.
Ooh, another spiral arrow.
And the 3 jabs. So Buddy can get 3. Buddy can go 4 jabs off Zangief.
Okay.
Jab, 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 jab.
And I see a lot of Zangief's using that to bait drive impact, you know, so we're starting to see the drive impact baits come out.
By far, it was Zangief's best poke button in Street Fighter V. Still very good. Active frames, a little slow on startup, I believe 7 frames.
Oh, wow.
But it is one of those things where you condition off of that. All right. Really what's going to have to happen here is, in my opinion, Buddy's got to develop some frame traps, get some meaningful damage on Beansman. Beansman has to start anti-irony jumping. DI straight back.
Oh, he's ready for it.
Buddy reeling back in his chair here. Beansman 2.5 bars to work with.
Oh, no.
And I told you he was mashing that SPD.
Whose turn was that?
Yeah, he had that in the gun, fully loaded.
Yep.
So again, like, look at the damage that goes off Buddy on these anti-airs. Like, why would you stop? 1 SPD later and you are donezo.
Yeah.
DI, Beansman not in time.
Yep, SPD all day. Ooh.
Most important part is Buddy's
SPD away from death.
Yeah, and Buddy's got 2 bars on here. Drive impact in, good reaction.
Up the drive rush.
Level 1 is gonna pull him in.
Okay.
That's a full punish here. What's Beansman got on deck?
Oh, okay. What's the damage?
Oh man, all right, nerves are running hot here. 39 seconds to play.
Ooh,
nice drive reversal. Again, don't got to deal with the mix.
And
drive reversal straight
off.
off.
Those, especially from the grab.
Looking for into jump DI.
Okay, now Beansman burnt out.
Oh man.
In a good way, in a smart way.
I think Beansman got away with murder on that. Buddy had the SPD on lock right there. That was scary for both players.
Hey, we all know how it goes, you know. You're only minus, you know the rest.
Look at Buddy stalking his prey. He said, "You think you're the apex predator? You think you're the big hunter here?" Oh, Beansman getting a little cheeky with it on block. Neutral jump looks good into SPD.
Ooh. You got grabs, I got grabs.
Look for the jump here. It's coming. Beansman got to measure that space. Old Buddy just being so patient. He's like, that's fine. I'll take it. Again, we're talking like incremental damage here. Because like 1 SPD and he has a life lead.
Yeah, no, it's all it takes.
Beansman,
okay.
I talked about playing.
The cajones.
You knew it, baby.
La cajones. Ooh, okay. Oh, we got another one.
You will pay with that wind charge with your life.
Face. Yeah, you got to find a place to charge. You can't do that around me.
Match point for both these players. Loser's side. Loser will be done for the day.
Ooh, okay.
Who's got more in the tank?
Yep. 1 life to live. Ooh.
Big trade. And that's a great trade for Zangief.
Yep.
Zangief does have more health. Haven't really level 1. Got to see Beansman with a punish here. He's got level 3 on stock. Will he use it?
Ooh, okay.
That time, straight into it.
Go. Big damage. Big damage.
All right. So
all right.
that's a big momentum. Super.
Ooh.
Obviously, it's not going to dictate it.
Doesn't go for the Oki, goes for the charge instead. Ooh, another
Here comes SPD. Got to be watching for it. Nice frame trap by Buddy that time, Sen. I think you're going to make an adaptation.
Ooh.
Oh, got the punish counter.
Okay.
Scrambles back and forth. Trying to get in. Is Beansman on the other side? Into not
Plus
quite
frames.
burnout. What's Buddy got left in the tank here? Beansman trying to stalk back and forth. Both characters want to get a button in here. And the anti-air by Beansman. And he's popping off.
Let's go.
Good stuff. I love to see the passion from both these players. Buddy's going like, God, I put it all out on the line. Beansman's like, I got it today. These are the kind of things, you know what I want to see from Buddy right now? I want to see the wallet come out and say, first to 10, $100. Let's do it. Put it on stream. I don't care.
Just for the tech. Just for the tech alone.
Good stuff. Good stuff to Beansman. Hanging in there. Great stuff to Buddy.
My man Robbie going over there to show his support for his local homie right there, and that's what you gotta love about the fighting game community. You got all these crews of homies, crews of players out here showing their support, so many different play styles, different characters, and that's what we love about Street Fighter 6. This is a game where you don't gotta play every character the exact same way. You're gonna see 2 Lilies come out and play different ways, so it's such a beautiful thing. Hey, had to go give my man some love. I see it.
No, absolutely. Like I said, man, it's 0.00000% bias against against Buddy. It's more like, I've just seen Beansman take so many L's.
Yeah.
Like so many L's. There's no other letters in the alphabet for him other than L. And at the very end of that long, atrocious fight, one W.
Yeah.
That's why we do it, though. We chase that feeling.
Man,
we chase the feeling of working my ass off, working my ass, lose, and you finally get that W, and this is it.
You love to see the growth. You love to see the hard work paying off, and that's such a beautiful thing, you know, because at the end of the day, we're a bunch of homies sitting here kicking it together.
Oh, absolutely.
But then we're all working towards a goal. You know, we all got this thing that we love so much, and when you see somebody that you've known for years, and you've seen them put in the work, and then they finally get what they were working for, it's a beautiful thing in any kind of medium.
And the best part, too, about fighting games that's so important is that kind of transcends other competitive video games as a whole. Because we are face-to-face. This is one of those things where the best case scenario is not that Beansman won the match. The best case scenario here, no matter who wins or loses, is that the guy who fell short today goes, I'm going to go home, I'm going to watch this awesome stream put on by Zach, I'm going to learn my stuff, and I'm going to get better. The next time they play, Buddy watches it. Then Beansman learns and comes back and watches them. All right, but let's move on here. We've got
Dat Vip on the Kimberly.
Yep, Dat Vip on Kimberly. You've seen him on stream already.
And Lily's out today, bro.
Yeah. Man, this guy has been on stream. He usually plays Ryu. Okay, yeah, it's like Jesse J137. So he normally is a Ryu main.
Okay.
So we've already seen some different stuff here. Jesse J using the crouch medium kick to kind of try to navigate some of this neutral, something we didn't really see from Beansman. So good to see, you know, a change of pace here from Lily. But that bit going to work right now. Spray paint on the ground, plus frames incoming. High low, you take a guess.
That play, baby.
Azuna drop.
Yep, back in the corner.
Keeping these pressures. Okay. Excellent parry.
Out now. Okay. What are we gonna do now that we're out of the corner?
Oh, level 1. We gotta see some damage from that bit. Punish counter looks good.
Let's see it. Okay. Yep. Big damage and a lot of kick.
Oh, we saw that shimmy. Dap wasn't believing in it.
Oh, okay. Going for parry a lot here. Let's see if I can pay off.
Jesse J swinging like a wild man out here. I like it. Because we saw such a passive play style from Beansman Lily, and now it's Jesse's like, I got these clubs.
Yeah. No,
I'm gonna beat you to death with them. I'm gonna find a way to put this in your skull.
Yeah, and the name of the game with Street Fighter 6 is player expression.
Yeah.
I love Street Fighter 5, but it was not a game with a lot of player expression.
It was hard. If you had 4 Ryus in a tournament and you put them all on the same screen, it was kind of hard to tell which you know who was who.
I mean, we all seen that. What is it? The Sako and it is on. I'm sure that was pre-planned, but talk about a
you know, it's great because, like I said, we've seen Jesse J Lily right now on screen going to work against that bit, baiting out that level 1.
Yep.
And then we've seen Beansman, and we've also seen J Spot. Big crush here for Jesse.
Okay.
Ooh, I love that. He is paying attention to Twitter, baby. That is a Twitter-specific combo.
Where you find that one at, bro?
So some characters have fast enough air normals where they can actually get a jump starter on a crush DI. Jamie being one of them, Lily being a second one. Ken can kind of do it, but it's not super worth, in my opinion, for the damage you get. But that's just, I mean, what a student of the game Jesse J is.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, strong play from both players, using the charge and then following it up with the EX.
Nice confirm, EXDP with the follow-up. Wake up super again from Dat Vip. Getting him out of the corner, but he's going to take punish for this.
So do you think he's using that super just to get out of the corner? Or
no, it's a hard read. It just happens to work out because he's playing Kimberly.
Okay. Yeah, we saw he still got punished even though he got out of the corner.
Jesse J is staying just absolutely violently aggressive right now.
Reactions on deck.
Overhead, good block. Catches the frame advantage, though. So Kimberly is a little bit of a queen of frame advantage.
Okay.
That's kind of like she's one of those. The reason why her EXDP got nerfed off the ground was because she's so oppressive in these situations like this.
You're seeing it, yep. And this is without even cans on the ground, so.
Yep. Ooh, no. It still is a good anti-air. It's just not a good wake up. Her EX Tatsu. Jesse J really swinging for the fences here.
Yep.
If I'm Jesse, I'm not fazed by that. It's one of those things where he's had such a good momentum so far in this match that, you know, if things don't turn out exactly the way they wanted, you're going to get back in, you're going to put some damage on.
Yep, sometimes there's Kimberly rounds. It's just happens. That ain't nothing on you.
Could not say it better. I would say both these characters are super momentum based, though. And neither one of them are just going to kind of like nickel and dime you. It's big damage or nothing here.
Yeah, absolutely. And this corner, like we've said, man, if you're in that corner, you're going to be guessing for a little
So, again, pay attention at home. When you see both of these characters meet, it's usually somebody is getting thrown. So that is how you got to recognize that early on and say, how do I develop the situation and get a tick throw out of it? Oh, man, we got mashing supers right here. Yeah, I saw it. Oh, and Dat Vip hand on head. Like,
oh, no. Why did you... What? No.
That Vip goes, oh my God, I can't believe that. That's my DAP impression right there.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, Jesse J, 137 on match point here against that Vip. This is loser
Okay,
side.
big punish, yep, take him to the corner.
I always thought this should have been Kimberly's base costume.
Oh, it's so much better than
This
the other
costume is dope.
Oh, it's insane. I'm getting, Destiny's Child soldier vibe.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. You could not have called out a better music video for that comparison.
No, I'm pretty sure I've seen Kelly Rowland wearing this exact outfit. So.
She's on the sidekick, texting Nelly.
Yeah,
with the,
100%.
With the Excel spreadsheet.
And using the cans. Let's go. Set play.
Okay, one more mix here.
Okay, in the corner. Ooh, 7 golden letters. Ooh.
All right, both these players seeing eye for an eye. Plus frames.
Ooh, yep.
Shoot up.
Not afraid to press buttons.
And again, this is, the mechanic that we haven't seen a lot of from people is the drive reversal. So if you need to get a beat on somebody's offensive habits and they're really hammering you, it's like right now, drive reversal would be great. Because the thing is the more you block, the farther that green bar goes down. So you have to make a choice. Am I going to commit to getting burned out, or do I want to try to reset back to neutral?
Yeah, a lot of these new fighting games in general, they're saying, we're not going to let you block forever anymore. The new Tekken, all that, they're saying, we're going to punish you if you want to block forever. So it's a new era.
Yeah, try to get some life back here, about even on resources, both these players. There's, again, a delay throw by Jesse. Got to see some damage on that, that target combo.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. It's enough.
Yeah, no, that combo was far from over. Kimberly just keeps going with it. She just keeps going.
She's like, are you good? Are you good?
Yeah,
I can keep doing this if I need to. Ooh, the
teleport. No. Where'd she go?
Teleport
this
on
is
the air super.
This is Bushin Ryu, and we got the tunes in right now. Crime scene, paint him up, chalk on the board.
Oh no,
the body outline.
You're gonna need a shower after that one.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Ooh, the drive impact, calling out the EX.
So while Kimberly has this, while Kimberly has that super install, she does get a damage boost that persists.
Well played by both players. Very close.
Absolutely. Good stuff. Well worth the applause from the crowd. And if you want to be here hanging out with us, we are broadcasting Kansas KO from Wichita State University. Check out the Wichita FGC on their socials. Just get on the internet, type them in, www.wfgc.com, Twitter, Twitch, right here. Keep this on this channel. Follow this channel, sub to this channel, and you're going to get involved in all of the events like Crossover ICT every Saturday. Big Smash scene here in Wichita. Every college always seems to have a very active, very ongoing Smash community. Even when I was in college, it was like, do you guys play fighting games here? Oh, we play Smash. And I'd be like, man, I used to be the most godlike Kirby until you step off your street and you figure out that you're not.
Oh, yeah. That's the first time going to locals for everybody. It's like, man, I'm the nicest dude.
Oh, yeah,
surprise. I got a surprise.
No, it is a big world out there. But if you are out in that big world and not in Wichita, you can also check out the Kansas City fighting game community. We've got regional tournaments like this, weekly tournaments like this, weekly grind sessions. So if you're in the 816 or associated area, come say hi to us. Facebook.com/group/KCFGC. We're on Twitter. Our handle is Kansas City FGC at Twitch.tv team_KC. So we plenty of stuff going on here in the Midwest. I'm gonna make a hard read here for my boy Zach. Let's see if I can make eye contact with him. You're looking at the bracket right now. I was gonna say I was gonna make a hard decision to go to break.
Yeah, I might have maybe one more match left. I'm not really exactly sure, but getting close.
Yeah, nobody's moving up. Like I said, we're getting close to the end of our pools here.
Almost top 8. And yeah, shout out to the boy Robbie. Shout out to KCFGC coming out here. It's beautiful to see everybody, you know.
So we are going to go to break really quick while our TOs iron out the next match. My name is Robbie V. Join me on Waxy.
Yep. And this might be my last little bit. I believe my boy Junior might be hopping up. So much love to everybody on the stream, everybody in the chat. Shout out to Robbie. Shout out to everybody coming through. All love.
Yeah. Thanks, Waxy. We got more Street Fighter 6 coming up at Kansas KO after this.
Hey.
on that, and he gets the up smash, and
That's
Toby
it.
takes
My
it.
heart is beating out of my chest right now. In terms of like actual mobility, like the jump squat and everything. Oh my!
I gotta go. I'm not sure what happened, but I gotta go. I'm gonna try to give him off stage, and Cannon Red takes it 3-2. He is going to be your Winter Skyline 2022 champion. Good on that, and he gets the up smash, and
That's
Toby
it.
takes
My
it.
heart is beating out of my chest right now. In terms of like actual mobility, like the jump squat and everything. Oh my!
I gotta go. I'm not sure what happened, but I gotta go. I'm gonna try to give him off stage, and Cannon Red takes it 3-2. He is going to be your Winter Skyline 2022 champion. that, and he gets the up smash, and
That's
Toby
it.
takes
My
it.
heart is beating out of my chest right now. In terms of like actual mobility, like the jump squat and everything. Oh my!
I gotta go. I'm not sure what happened, but I gotta go. I'm gonna try to give him off stage, and Cannon Red takes it 3-2. He is going to be your Winter Skyline 2022 champion. On that, and he gets the up smash, and
That's
Toby
it.
takes
My
it.
heart is beating out of my chest right now. In terms of like actual mobility, like the jump squat and everything. Oh my!
I gotta go. I'm not sure what happened, but I gotta go. I'm gonna try to give him off stage, and Cannon Red takes it 3-2. He is going to be your Winter Skyline 2022 champion. On that, and he gets the up smash, and
That's
Toby
it.
takes
My
it.
heart is beating out of my chest right now. In terms of like actual mobility, like the jump squat and everything. Oh my!
I gotta go. I'm not sure what happened, but I gotta go. I'm gonna try to give him off stage, and Cannon Red takes it 3-2. He is going to be your Winter Skyline 2022 champion. On that, and he gets the up smash, and
that's it. My heart is beating out of my chest right now. In terms of like actual mobility, like the jump squat and everything. Oh my!
I gotta go. I'm not sure what happened, but I gotta go. I'm gonna try to give him off stage, and Cannon Red takes it 3-2. He is going to be your Winter Skyline 2022 champion.
All right, welcome back to Kansas KO. My name is Robbie V, broadcasting live from Wichita State University on the Wichita FGC Twitch page. Hit that follow, hit that subscribe if you want to be involved in everything Wichita FGC stuff going on. We've got more Street Fighter 6 winter side action coming up next. Sam P's son, aka Kong, and Chuck Steak on winner's side. And you thought he was gone. You can't get rid of him. Mr. Waxy is back.
With the vengeance.
Waxy back with the vengeance. We took a little bit of a break.
So I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. I just saw this was empty and I didn't feel right.
Hey, that's fine.
Leaving y'all all alone.
I do solo commentary all the time. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, the boy Junior I think should be coming through in a little bit, but you know, I just felt like it. Much love to everybody in the chat. I hope y'all are having a good time, enjoying this new game, this beautiful game, Street Fighter 6. Oh my God.
Absolutely. What's up? Come this way.
I got you.
All right, so we saw Chuck Steak earlier on stream against Sephiroth's Cammy, rocking that Ryu. Again, he is an Akuma main from Street Fighter 5. Might have catch him with the slices of pizza on the big stage. And Dr. Kong Fu with the jury.
Okay, yeah, just holler at me whenever you want it, bro. Hey, yeah, for sure, but holler at me whenever you want it.
All right, the thumbs up are good. The stream op is ready. Chuck Steak Ryu, Sampi Sun Jury. And Jury being so disrespectful on the way out, just talking all kinds of mess, and Ryu like, nah, I've been here
just
before.
ignoring everything. He's like, I don't see you, I don't hear you. All I'm thinking about is battle. Let's battle.
All right, so Chuck Steak, very, stay slippery into neutral. EX Fireball, try to set the pace. Sampi Sun looking for a way in. There's that crouch medium kick. Pay attention to the evolution of that. Don't walk back, don't counter poke it. It's all hit confirms all day. Chuck Steak, nice anti-air DP, 1992 style Street Fighter right there. Got to see some damage on that donkey kick.
Ooh, and he went into burnout. Let's see.
Yeah, and Jury is a character that does very well in burnout. Her neutral is so good. She can be very kind of feast and famine type of play.
Where
it's just like, I can burn the bar. But Chuck Steak doing so good on the anti-air. Nice confirm.
Ooh, yep, in the corner.
Oh, and the shimmy, that's going to do it. Sampi Sun.
Ooh, okay.
Dropping Chuck Steak one round up. So again, saw Sampi Sun kind of burn out early with the cross medium kick. So Ryu, we've seen the Fuha charges. Ryu's whole thing is the Denjin charge. So when he kind of powers up Goku style, that's going to make his Fireball stronger, his Akai stronger, and his level 1 and level 2 supers.
Okay. Jury running the strings with the drive rush right here.
Yeah, and you see that drive bar just kind of melting off of Chuck Steak right now. Sampi Sun being very elusive, trying to find set the pace of the match.
And he's using that strong patient play, but man, Street Fighter 6, they don't want you to play patient.
Yeah, no, don't touch this reaction.
Perfect reaction right there.
Chuck
see
Steak.
What kind of damage we got. He's got the level 3 stock, so we'll use it all. Nope. He didn't use any of the super meter.
Yeah, doesn't need to. Wants to hold on to it because now we're going into round 3 here, game number 1.
Big life lead. Yeah, truly doesn't need it. Okay.
Drive rush early, crouch strong to try to catch those late reactions from the other player. Low forward, you got to find a mark. DI straight back. Again, not a good anti-air tool. Chuck Steak going to go to the corner with this. Does he go to level 3? Because this will help the burnout. Absolutely.
Gets the charge off it too. I love when those charges.
Yep. So that yellow bar going to disappear. Sampi Sun does have a follow-up here to ensure the burnout. There it is. Into stun. The thing is that Sampi Sun got no real resources here. No super. Got to keep him honest here. Just going to absolute work. Drops the combo. But Sampi Sun still making it work. That stand medium punch is such a dangerous button to fight against neutral +2 on block. It is a Street Fighter 5 style pressure tool. And the thing, if you can block, you can DI back. One of the best things about EX Fireball from both the Shotos, Ryu and Ken, is that if you're going to use that EX Fireball in neutral, you better have your hand on the DI button. Because if they DI through it, you can always answer back. Plus frames, Chuck Steak, never saying die, EX DPs. Again, Ryu, faster recovery.
DI through the Fireball again.
Actually put himself on burnout there. Sampi Sun, 2 bars to play with.
And this Jury play looking so clean.
Yeah, man.
Not a lot of risk.
Nice Tatsu over the top of it. Again, lower body projectile invincible, but Sampi Sun with the crouch medium, crouch heavy punch. Okay, both players talking a little bit up there. I wonder what they got to say.
Staying safe, charging in his face.
But what we want to see here from Chuck Steak is try to establish the neutral again. Just poke him with a low forward. Try to establish the neutral. Try to base some of these drive impacts out. He's had opportunities with the Denjin Fireball charge, which is faster recovery. Okay, here we go. A little bit of damage. Take him to the corner.
And I love how Sampi Sun drive rushing up just to see what he would do. He didn't even use the drive rush on anything.
Nice extended combo. Nice extended combo from Chuck Steak. And important part about this, again, the damage is great. Even better is Chuck Steak slowly building that drive bar back. And that is so important to pay attention to. Everybody gets enamored with the damage. And Chuck Steak with the perfect spacing looking for a DP. Sampi Sun still opting for the throw. Tries to DP or jump out.
Yep.
Catches the pinwheel. Plus frames look good. There's that drive impact. And nice little spacing trap by Chuck Steak. Drive rush, low forward, had the spacing for crouch short at the end of it.
Oh, my man was checking the dash.
Yeah, he's like,
Come on, dash.
Kong is like, I am not biting on that. Hold this level 3. GG's. But sticks are getting already unplugged. Sampi Sun with the W. We're not even going to let this fatality play out here.
Yep, we got fatalities now, boys.
It's just
put on
game.
Oh, okay, and we do have a best of 3, so keeping the sets going.
Usually first to 3 is winners finals, losers finals, and then grand finals with the option for the reset. But Chuck Steak been an important Street Fighter player here in the Midwest. You've seen him on streams. I believe KIT was the one where he had the slice of pizza out. So it looks like he's trying to find his way. And the things that Street Fighter V Akuma did don't really exist yet in Street Fighter 6. Akuma is right around the corner though, and we still have no idea what he's going to do. Everybody does just enough different stuff in here to be a little bit unpredictable. Even the way that Ryu and Ken move around the screen. You've been seeing those two guys square off for years and years and years, and they bring something completely different to the table.
Oh yeah, in Street Fighter V when they added the run for Ken, really changed his moveset. I'm so glad to see how they use the run in this game, making it enhance all the special moves and stuff like that. Really a good thing to see. So
yeah. So again, it's like, you know, we're gonna get Rashid. I bet he'll be completely different from Street Fighter V. We're gonna get, you know, obviously we don't know what Aki's gonna look like yet,
and we got a team kill right here.
Yeah, Rashid,
Two
Ed, and
Wichita
Akuma.
boys going face to face. Why you gotta be like that?
I think
winner's side. So
not only one of the best players here in Wichita, but I would say one of the best players overall in the Midwest is Peter Narath on that Dulcim, and I believe that shirt is his brand. I think that's from his stream.
Gotta love the self-promotion, baby.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's from his stream. So one of the things about, you know, seeing the team kill scenario kind of get set up is that you might see some weird stuff. You might see some off kilter, and it's like one of those things where you're like, are they gonna do a Ginyu Force pose or something?
Charlie's Angels over here.
Gee whiz. All right, so Peter Narath, we saw him Dulcim, or no, I don't think we've seen Peter Sim on stream yet.
Nope, not on
Watched
stream
him play in pools, very dominant. This is winner side. And then I'm not familiar with the other gentleman.
So the other gentleman named Brett, I don't know the tag right offhand, but I do know he's playing Blanca in Street Fighter 6. Talking with him, he played a little bit of Blanca in Street Fighter 5, but I more knew him as a Lucia player. Shout out to all the Lucia players out there. Lucia, you know, she's kind of cool. I hope we see her again in this game. So, but yeah, as we said, Wichita team killed two of our stronger players. Both players of many games, so good to see him get down in this one. So we'll see.
Yeah, so we talk about some of the special mechanics every character has. Dulcim can charge up his Fireball and his Yoga Flames to get bigger, more damage, more better frame advantage, along with the float. Blanca, he's got the Air Blanca Ball, which operates as a up-back charge move, much like the Capri's Air Spiral Arrow in Ultra Street Fighter 4. But he also has the Blanca Chan dolls, where he's going to throw a doll out, and then if he uses an electricity, he powers the toy. And then the toy can create, is basically a mobile hitbox, kind of akin to Misfortune Headless in Skullgirls.
Yeah, absolutely. You're also like a mini Faust kind of thing going out there.
And I like Brave wasting no time, Blanca Ball in, trying to establish that empty ball into throw setup. Narath right back though with a solid Dulcim combo.
And
Brett ball. And I was gonna say,
the pressure.
I think that if you were to see these guys and they were unknown, you would not see a EX up ball that early. But again, these guys play all the time, so you're gonna see it.
The reaction right there. Waiting for the DI. Ooh, nice drive rush, and he puts down the. Ooh, and he's got. A
little bit of a freestyle right there on the juggle.
Okay. You'd love to see it. These new character designs are amazing. Yeah, keeping Blanca the way he was, but giving him a little bit of extra sauce.
He got a little bit of the flair for sure. All right, so hey, here's the hard thing about Dulcim trying to capitalize on burnout. Is that when you are in burnout, your goal should be, I need to make them block, and I need to block everything that comes out of them. Dulcim players, what do they want to do full screen? They want to poke you. They want to harass you with those normals. Every Dulcim limb that you block gives you back so much burnout meter.
Okay.
So it's kind of an interesting mini game that you have to figure out as the Dulcim player. How do I optimize these burnout situations? And at that point, you know, Brave... Figuru? Able to kind of stand full screen and really kind of capitalize on that. So back to neutral here. Man, you saw right there, I had a question. Can Dulcim punish those block Blanca balls? Clearly not. Does not get out fast enough. Nice V-Trigger 2-esque setups here from Brave.
Oh, and he beat the drive impact with the doll.
He might have been able...
Right now? What's happening on our screen?
Well, we're seeing a level 3 right here and not working out.
Oh, no, Andrew and Burnout in the corner, too. Oh, this is all bad. Okay. Man. Blanca tings, for sure. It's a whole new Blanca, baby. Still just as annoying as ever.
You know, yeah, but there is a definite method with the madness. So,
absolutely.
We've seen both these rounds start out with light Blanca ball empty, looking for a button to rash, just content to backdash.
And my man Brett's use of the Blanca dolls is honestly beautiful, for sure. I haven't seen any of those combos set up yet.
Yeah, and I mean, the mix-up, too, comes from Blanka is just kind of the approach. But also to always remember when you're playing as a charge character, if they're walking forward, they cannot hold charge. So that's how you kind of want to try to measure how you would try to approach this offense. So Narath trying to stay slippery, trying to stay elusive, get out of the corner, back medium punch, anti-air. Nice juggle there on the counter hit. Finds with the Yoga Flame. This one's going to bounce for a second.
Yep.
Throw's been established. Brave opting for the up. There's the shimmy right there. Narath punishing full combo here. Level 1, straight up, 2 variants. Get the carpet, get the up.
Okay, goes for the crouching jab on the Oki. Ooh, he said stay in the corner.
Dan medium punch. That's the move right there that's going to get Mom yelling at you when you say, Mom, Big Brother won't let me play the game. Stretch Armstrong is absolutely cutting me up right now.
No. Ooh, and using the reversal Blanka ball, but it's blocked.
I like that Narath didn't opt for a drive rush punish right there. I want to try to hold on these green bars. I think he knows what's coming in terms of Blanka Super 2. That's the B trigger S, the Blanka ball that goes around. Might want to try to save that bar for drive reversal. That's what I was talking about.
And the zoners seem to be the ones using the drive reversal more than any other style.
Yeah, get off me. I need to stay away from you.
Yeah, you're not seeing it too much from any of the other characters, but the JPs, the Dawsons, using a lot of the drive reversal.
So this is a huge uphill battle for Brave right now. Narath looks very comfortable right now. Man, absolutely making a minefield right now. The thing is that Brave needs to figure out a way to get the bar back.
Caught the drive rush.
Try to get through that zoning. I mean, I guess you can't really call anything else other than a minefield.
Yeah, playing Cuphead over here.
And one of the hallmarks of the Dawson matchup is knowing how to whip punish those limbs. Those extended hitboxes on the back end side is really how you want to take advantage of Dawson whipping buttons. It might sound weird, but yes, Dawson players do whip buttons on occasion. Other side, no check for the jab. Plus frames on the drill. And again, these block strings right here are set up by Narath to auto-space Dawson back to make those drills advantageous and keep that pressure going. Okay. All right, drive rush. Forward medium kick.
Recovered in time.
But the thing is about the Dawson players too is that you have to really pay attention to how high those drills hit, because the drills on block are going to be incredibly negative. Like right there, that opportunity you could whip punish that drill and really get some big damage. Other side, Narath has yet to stay on the same side, which since he's been making so much money so far, I feel like the cross up that Narath has got is going to really hit hard when he stays on the same side. There's going to be big damage, probably off of a shimmy. Fireballs here, doesn't need to go in. Narath barely with a life lead, want the Chan out.
Okay.
They'll have to worry about that moving hitbox. Dawson trying to run away.
Caught it. Oh, the wake up super.
Level,
Let's see what happens.
Level 2.
He ate it all.
Yeah, Narath been very, very hot under the collar to wake up, throw, wake up jab, wake up super. Talk about super, that was a super high teleport. Let's see Brave get to work here. Plus frame, still mashing jab again on wake up. Are in the scramble situation. Other side, that time Brave able to block.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
All right, tick throw has been established by Brave. Let's see how he can evolve this. Roundhouse looks good here for frame advantage. Narath trying to get back to the middle of the screen here to establish this range. Big fireball just in time with the block. Again, those are questionable drill spacing. If you're not trying to mash jab right there, those are very questionable. You want to try to hit that drill right on the shin, right on the foot. Drive, rush, river run, looks good on Blanka.
Corner. Ooh, the nice flow to avoid the grab. Okay.
The tell here for the offense for Brave is that he's not just going for the raw throw. If he drive rushes into a throw right now, he's got Narath looking for the tick throw. It's button, button, throw. Button, button, throw. Level 3.
Caught the
reach out and touch somebody.
Oh, man. He saw you up there. He saw you. Okay, and let's see what he's gonna do. Blanka ball.
Oh, yeah, man, that just goes to show you these guys play a lot in a wake-up Blanka ball.
Punish counter.
Unfortunately, Brave just gave Narath enough rope to seal the deal.
Well played by both players. And that was winners, so we'll still have Brett in bracket.
Yeah.
See a little more of him later.
I really like, we've seen a lot of character variety so far in this tournament. I know, weirdly enough, I never saw this coming. Lily, the most played character so far on stream.
Yes, oh my gosh, yeah.
And this stream, I know the guy in the black coat, that's Valteria. Probably figured the rest out. And talking about on stream, this is Kansas KO. We're broadcasting live from Wichita State University. My name is Robbie B. Joining me on commentary, Mr. Waxy. Ooh. He thought he was gonna escape, but there's no mistake.
Crowd wanted the encore.
I back threw you back into commentary.
Yep, you know, I tried to hop out of that corner. He was waiting. He punished the landing. He was
follow the stream. We got the chat up. So shout outs to the boy Zach over here on the ones and zeros of the stream, keeping the signal clean, keeping the audio flowing. And again,
Picture quality, top notch.
And again, this is Kansas KO. So if you guys are in the Wichita area, Central Kansas area, even Topeka, check them out on their socials. Wichita_FGC, Facebook, Twitter, probably TikTok, Peter's house. It's probably all there.
Hit us up on Tinder, you know, wherever you at, baby. We'll
they swiping right out here.
Yeah, you know.
All right, so coming up next, not sure who one of the guys is, but we've got Valteria. So this is we're excuse me. We're gonna continue on winner's side. And I'll wait till we switch the scene up here to get our two main guys. Don't look at us, even though sex sells. You know, we gotta share the spotlight with some other people.
Handsome boys, we out here, baby. We talking and we being handsome. That's what we do. So, yep, and can't say it enough. So much high level play.
I think Zach is he's caught in the vortex right now as the stream op. If he's like, can I get up and get some food? I'm dying over here.
Yeah. He's like, anybody want to take this for a second? Anybody? I'll show you how to work it.
So, gentlemen, I was about to say the gentleman in the baseball hat. They're both wearing baseball hats. The gentleman in the Team Liquid hat. That's the TL. That is Valteria. He is on JP. And let's see, we've got a button check going on here. Doing it most proper like in the character select screen. Don't want to waste any time when we get into the match. Make sure all of our buttons are there. So it looks like he's locked in on Luke, though. I don't know if that's just the player one select or if he's actually going to commit to the star of Street Fighter 6, the man on the box, the most hated Street Fighter 5 character of all time.
Ooh, yep. There's a new poster boy in town. Sorry, fellas. Ooh.
Oh, okay, got it. All right.
I was gonna say that Zenki versus the JP.
No, that was gonna be like another uphill battle for the Russian grappler, but instead we got the United States Sonic Boomer, the OG zoner,
the boomer of all boomers.
Yeah, exactly. So this will be an interesting matchup because again, you know, we talk about the mirror match, how both players kind of want to accomplish the same goal. This is the same archetype. Zoner versus Zoner. Now, Valteria, the guy on JP, did play Guile through all the beta. So it's a BS Ida? I don't know. I'm going to call him Ida.
Your guess is as good as mine,
yeah. So if you're not familiar with JP, he's got the beams right there, or we're going to call him the Ghost. The Ghost can go overhead, and it can go low, and then the Spike comes out low. And then he's got one that looks like Command Grab that is another Ghost. So, Ida finding his way in with a big jump in. Valteria setting up the medium activation off the trap. So heavy punch is going to activate the trap early. Medium is going to teleport it. And this is a minefield. Cannot jump in
anywhere to stand.
Some of the tech against JP is raw drive rush. Will go through some of the ghosts, which is kind of you don't think of that as a way to get through projectiles, dash through them. Big drive impact. Ida looking good here.
Yeah,
keeps it simple.
And the universal mechanics really coming through shining, saying everybody has a way to get through projectiles in this game. But
yeah, it's always weird to see Guile main saying, I need to be the one to get in.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to be the one to get in.
Do you? Are you really Guile player?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, and my man Guile getting forced to stay
nice
on one
roundhouse confirmed by Valteria, looking for spikes, but nobody home. So the idea is that you want to kind of lull your opponent to sleep with the ghost, and then get the command grab, point blank. So hard to react to that close.
Make them block and then punish them for blocking. Say, why were you blocking?
Yeah,
stop blocking. That's all you have to do is not block.
There we go. So Valteria, nice, very patient, crouch fierce punch, sealing the deal. Valteria up one game.
Yep.
And again, the hard part about zoners is you have to get a solid idea of approach. So it's not so much what is my, what kind of attacks do I have, blah, 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 blah. The important part is I got to find the pace of the zoner, and I got to be patient. I don't want to kill myself, which is the hardest part about facing old Sagat. That's the hardest part about facing Dalsim. It's the hardest part about facing JP in Street Fighter 6. But I would like to see Isida commit more to the fireball game. Trust in your fireballs. Make JP earn it.
And you got to think he's a little scared too, just because he feels like if he's going to throw one out, there's going to be something on his side of the screen. But yeah, I got to not let him put all that stuff on the screen.
Yeah, and you are full screen now. Excellent confirmed by Valteria off the slash. And I mean, this is the hard part right here. Is like trust in your zoning, because one jump in later and you're dead.
Yeah, and Valteria anti-airs have been on point. I don't think he's missed one this whole match.
Oh, I don't know why he went in. So it's like one of the things about zoning is that when you have the life lead, it's on the other guy to get in. And this is a horrible situation for Guile.
And that's what happens why he wasn't throwing those booms. So yep,
One of the
uphill battle.
One of the difficult things about the projectiles that we kind of got to know about in Street Fighter V with Rashid and Nikali specifically is they have very unconventional zoning methods. So Nikali, for example, comes up out of the ground. You have to block that fireball low. But more importantly, it doesn't interact. So that's the thing that I think we're seeing Guile have trouble with right now in this matchup is my Sonic Booms don't even get a chance to have a talk with the spikes.
Yeah, it's a one-sided conversation. Yep.
And right now, like I said, he's a great job holding the space. Crouch fierce, anti-air, looks good. Guile has the fastest recovery, fireball, and
it even beats the EX.
Yeah, that's a great trade. And instead, Issa does not need to go in. It's on Valkyria, and look at the great patience right there. And Valkyria kind of getting chewed up in the scramble. Sobot landing true, getting around on a board for Issa.
And playing a zoner is a true test of patience. Like, if you want to be a strong zoner player, you have to be patient.
You absolutely must just kind of, you got to know when to chill.
Yeah. Most of the time.
EX straight through the slash. And if you're watching at home and you're like, man, JP goes light, slash, you can always drive impact back. Excellent reactions by Valkyria. Again,
and it goes to the burnout.
Feels great when it hits, feels like trash when you get blocked and get smashed by it. And this is all chip damage all day from Valkyria if you can keep up this zoning. Chip.
Oh, and he's taking damage every time.
Other side.
Okay.
Caught him standing. Valkyria with the level 3 confirmed. I'll make this joke now. That level 3 only does half damage to Guile because Guile's a Christian and and JP is clearly a warlock. So
yeah, absolutely.
He's got protection from the dark arts. But unfortunately, Guile could not keep it up. So great stuff by Valkyria, flexing on screen a little bit.
Letting him know.
You know what the hardest matchup for me is right now? Is one of our guys came by and dropped this whole platter of wings.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like staring down at it.
Oh, yeah.
This was provided by I believe the food service is down the student.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I'm just got to stare at it. I'm not going to eat on stream. I'm not a barbarian.
Yeah, I'll feel free to if you want to, but yeah, them wings are about to get bodied. That's a 10-0 matchup.
You don't know how to DC?
Okay, cool, for sure. I'm getting the time in the lab right now, just labbing the setup. All right, and we got our boy Peter coming back up. And I love to see this regional rivalry. Still got a few Wichitans playing to win, playing to represent our beautiful city out here. But we got some killers, some out-of-town killers that came in. And we're just trying to protect the homeland. Shout out to the boy Peter holding it down, showing him what Wichita fighting games look like. We got to have a few, the last. Yeah,
and we're working down. So we are a top 16. So we have 16 players out of, I think, they had to have close like a 50-man bracket today.
I think it was actually over 70.
Over 70? Yeah, I was going to say it was a solid event. RTY, one of our strongest players in Kansas City. Top Chun-Li's in the world throughout Beta 2.
Chun and Dawson. So
it's always great to see a player like Peter who is committed to the craft of playing a tricky character like Dawson. Because the bigger picture here is, and this goes for both these players, on one hand, I'm about to act a goddamn fool on commentary if I have to listen to Eduardo.
No bias.
But anyways,
no bias.
Peter is going to get a chance to see some high-level Chun-Li, and Ray Sean going to get a chance to see some very high-level Dawson. Both these players are master ranked.
Oh, let's go.
All right, let's get to it. RTY Chun-Li, Peter, Dawson, Narat, Kansas KO for June 10th, 2023. This is Winners Top 16. Let's get to it. So, pay attention to the pacing. Dawson is going to dictate the pace of this match from frame 1 to the end. It's going to be on Chun-Li to try to find a way in. So let's see how these players can navigate.
Absolutely. And how Dawson can keep her out. See if he can.
Yeah, so fireball early on. This is all about it. Oh, trying to snipe a limb. Is RTY going to get punished for it? Narath with the early life lead here. 86 to play. Trying to slide underneath. Jump, medium punch looks good. Drill got whiffed, but nothing from RTY.
And we saw a lot of fireball from RTY, so we'll see if he changes that up or if he's just going to try to play the zoning war with Dolphin. Or...
So far, it's all been gifts. RTY trying to figure this out. Plus frames on the bouncing fireball. Close to burnout is Chun-Li. Over the top again. RTY trying to snipe a limb there. Set on the fireball. Still got to worry about the Gosho. Just barely fading out. So RTY spacing on these fireballs are just barely outside.
It bounced back. Thought I could only do that in the corner, but
early shimmy, not good. Here comes a slide straight to the corner. RTY. There's the throw broken away. EX fireball on this side. Got to worry about both sides.
Oh, talk about some mix.
All right, so RTY back to green bars. Narath down to a bar and a half. Great job. I love Narath's pace right now in the zoning war. Really trying to hold it down. And he held down that Yoga Flame. So Yoga Flame goes both up and horizontal, and you can hold it down, get extra damage, extra extended hitbox on that. I should say active frames.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, shoot up the limb. So this is an interesting situation right here. RTY, slight life lead. Does he continue to go in and try to deal with Dalton? He got to smother him, or he's got to prove to Narath he can get in. A second shimmy completely lets Narath get out of jail here. So it's like RTY's got to trust his offense. Good parry on the other side. Narath able to kind of slip away. Slight life lead here for Dalsum. Here comes the EX fireball. Nice confirm by Narath. Gonna cook him up.
Super, let's go. Okay.
You want to talk about Kansas City barbecue? We got Wichita barbecue on point here.
We got flavor. Ooh, okay. Oh, and he's spitting on him. He's standing up there and spitting on him.
Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna be. It's the lead here is the air fireball. The lead here is the air fireball. So you almost got to commit to perfect. Oh, level 2.
See it. Oh, the teleport.
Side.
Oh, he wasn't even there. Let's go.
All right, right to character select.
And ladies and gentlemen, just to reiterate, this is a little bit of a regional rivalry right here between Wichita and KC. It's all love, but you gotta love to see it, you know?
All right, Ray Sean pushed off of his main Chun-Li, and he's on Cammy. So I would say the 3 characters that Ray Sean has the most experience with in Street Fighter 6 right now is Chun, Honda, Cammy, in that order. So looking like to try to skip neutral here, use the spin knuckle to try to get around. It's also +3 on block of the heavy variant. Ooh, Narath with the float in the corner, coming down with the fierce punch. Cooking right now.
Ooh, okay. My man. Okay. Ooh, in the spin knuckle through.
Yeah, it was the drive impact.
Oh, that was
so it does look, it is the same animation, yeah. Man, Narath is absolutely just controlling every single aspect of this match right now. And RTY
trigger fireballs
ends up blocking with the space on that. Narath on match point. This is winner semifinals.
So whenever the Dalsum charges a fireball, is there a difference in the animation, or you just kind of?
Yeah, he like literally holds his breath for a second.
Yeah, because in Street Fighter 5, you just had to wait till they have V trigger to get those kind of fireballs.
Yeah, so it's a nod to the V skill 2 that Dalsum had, where he could take the inhale. Yeah. All right, Crouch Fierce plus extra plus frames. Finally gets a shimmy. He was desperately looking for that in the Chun-Li match. Drill looks so plus right there when it hits right on Cammy's boot. Oh, other side, no back medium punch from RTY. This is the bad part about playing other characters. Fully meaty Gale looks good.
Makes him block.
The pacifist slap from Dalsum, and Narath just so comfortable, able to walk all the way back. No jumping here. Spiral arrow able to find a mark, snipe it out. Wake up buttons for Narath. Here comes RTY though, trying to get back here.
Drive rush and a throw.
What's the follow-up? Looking to get into burnout here. Who's going to take it first? I wonder.
Okay.
Wow, nice juggle there off the float. Oh my God, he walked into the throw. Narath, oh man, got paid for that one.
Cammy and burnout right now.
Do not touch fireballs, bro.
Oh no.
Had to use level 3. So if I'm
hard call out.
If I'm Narath, take the round. Shit. Shut up. Call that imminent death. Nice juggle there.
Okay, in the corner. And Dalsum, that's where he doesn't want to be, is in the corner with you in his face.
Well, it's one of those things where Dalsum gets out of the corner when you overcommit. When you're looking for the jump in, that's when he's going to slide out. When you're trying to get too hot with the meaties, that's when he's going to teleport away. RTY, huge life lead right now on Narath. Narath's trying to get in. Look at the parries. Nice. Pulled it off in time. Throw does beat parry, and it is always a punish counter. So RTY has got to be absolutely careful on how he gets in. Does not want to give up too much health here. And, and Narath got to thread the needle here. Find a way to get in. Oh, man, the punish counter. Wake up level 3. I don't think so.
He bet it all. Okay, but the drop. Ooh, he uses the
Oh,
string.
and RTY doesn't need it. RTY doesn't need it. So there's a lot of information being exchanged on both sides. Both players say, I got supers on wake up. Both players are like, I'm looking for that throw conditioning, that shimmy. So gonna see the evolution here. Narath being 150,000% more aggressive in this matchup right now. So I gotta change up the pace. I gotta make something work here.
He's got to keep him out. Once Cammy gets in there, the options, they're not there.
Oh,
Ooh,
Hail
okay.
Mary.
Jump
So,
back heavy punch.
so that's the tell right there. Narath now, you can see getting a little bit more conservative in his floats. He's like, oh, okay, I see. You're just hard guessing on these drills. I'm gonna be a little bit more careful with it. Got the air juggle.
Ooh,
What's he
okay.
got?
Punish
Nice.
the dive kick.
And Cammy's little mechanic in this game is that she charges up her spiral arrows and her DPs for extra damage. Drive reversal looks good. Narath trying to keep him off of him. Spins a bar here. Nice, I like it. So you gotta treat, you think of the Dhalsim fireballs just like a birdie can. Deal with the problem before it becomes a problem. Block it out. Oh, okay, spaghetti, both sides. Huge jumping by RTY, drops it. Both players in burnout here. Even to resources here. Narath does not want to let him block too many normals. Tech thrown away by RTY, so scary. RTY gonna be the first one to get back to green bars here. Level 2 on deck. Gotta be careful. Snipe out of the air.
Let's go.
All right, 20 seconds to play. Narath playing very conservative, gets the green bars back. Didn't believe in the hit confirm though. Narath trying to figure something out. Gotta get one touch here. RTY cannot block with his face. Walk and block so hard to do in Street Fighter. Down to the wire here. 9 seconds to play. Down to 7 and scores a stand medium punch. Narath on match point. Drive impact, no sir, that is safe. Will RTY spin the meter here? Try to take him to the corner. Nice B&B. Shimmy. Finds a mark. No DP. Finds a throw that time. Trying to get a lot of momentum going here.
No.
Narath got to find something. Nice wake up button into fireball.
Drive rush slide.
Yeah, drive rush, medium slide. Yoga, slap. Plus frames here. Got to respect it. Looking for a whip punish. Nobody home.
Spin knuckle. That's the first time we've seen him stuff that.
And the other thing too about these Dhalsim limbs is that you've got to respect the button priority here. RTY looking at a critical art. Oh, what a shimmy by Narath! All the way in, and he'll take it.
Ooh, those shimmies. And you can see our TO enthusiastic, to say the least.
Yep.
Good play by both players. Oh, you love to see it.
Good stuff. Love the passion. The whole room was watching that match for sure.
And Narath, the last Wichita player in winner's side. So, you know, gotta hold it down for our boy.
Yeah, classically in a new Street Fighter game, characters, like pretty much, I say characters like Dhalsim is usually a very, very strong contender in the first week of the game. Because what a lot of players are doing is they're picking, who's on the front of the box? Ryu. Dhalsim always has shoot up Shotos for the longest time. So the unconventional approach, that's always the thing that I tell about people who are trying to learn the Dhalsim matchup. It's all about the approach. It's about not walking into limbs. It's about understanding what Dhalsim's trying to accomplish at the different spaces on the screen. You could literally like grid map it out. This is what Dhalsim does: full screen, mid screen, up close. And once you kind of understand how that sequence goes, it's not as scary. So RTY kind of trying to change his approach, try to whip punish limbs at the start with Chun-Li, try to be very slow and methodical, and absolutely got fucking shoot up for it. The Cammy ended up being a better pick, but there were times, and Peter knows this, if that was RTY's main where he had the optimal routes down, Peter's dead. I could give a shit less who says otherwise.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But
and that spin knuckle is such a good tool against Dhalsim.
But that's how it goes though. When you don't pick your main, that's how it goes. You know, you got to be on point on all of it. So I think Peter is moving on to winners finals now. He is in the top. He is assured a spot in the top 3.
Let's go. Okay. Oh wow.
And we've got Kansas City team kill on deck here. Valteria, we saw him on stream earlier with the JP, and of course Kong in the blue shirt playing Jury. So JP, heavy zoner, Jury, heavy rush down. One of the caveats about this match is that at certain ranges, Jury can outright just dash through the ghost.
Okay.
So that's like kind of the beam special that JP has at his disposal. Early jump, nobody home from Valteria, but Stampy Sun showing the dive kick earlier. One of the strongest things you can do in Street Fighter is change up your jump part. Try to wear out the active frames on your anti-air, make it land true. Valteria back up against the wall. We've seen him go for Hail Mary, DI in these situations. Nice, picks up a grab, and we are even on life total.
And you know, being a top 5 player, he has had to fight this JP matchup so many times in the past.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so there's the tick
See
throw.
how he deals with it.
Two throws in a row.
Ooh,
3 throws in a row. And this is all off the stand light kick.
My man is going to be afraid to block for the rest of the set.
Yep. I told you, man, slash is 100%, you can DI that. It is a free punish if you can land DI. So Stampy Sun really set the pacing. Nice reaction by Valteria trying to stop it. Got to see damage on that. That's the Bison slide.
Stocking it up. Ooh, the shimmy.
Let the active frames run out. So JP doesn't have a EXDP naturally. That thing you saw kind of shows the suit off. That's more of like a parry. It parries strikes and it parries throws. What it does not parry is projectiles. Okay. So one of the things that kind of gets Jury ahead in this matchup is a lot of her pressure is the meaty Fuha, the low fireball, and that will completely blow it up. Valteria trying to make up some ground here with the chip from Burnout. Doesn't get a whole lot out of it. One touch though, and there's the shimmy. And again, I'm telling you, watch at home. That shimmy was accomplished because of that relentless round 1 pressure of Stampy Sun in the corner.
Absolutely, he's afraid to block. He's like, I need to press a button. I cannot block any longer.
Yeah. And again, Jury's so good at building that pressure off the stand medium punch right there. That's the elbow, +2 on block. That's gonna be scary. No anti-air from Valteria. Doesn't want to guess wrong on a dive kick.
And there's so many players out there right now trying to learn this JP matchup, so this is such good tech in general of how to get in there and how to do everything.
Yeah, I think Hong is waiting for a beam to try and either drive rush through. Nice confirm there by Valteria, trying to get a little bit extra damage. And Valteria's in a good spot. When you're a zoner, again, don't lose your composure. Don't get overwhelmed. I'm in the corner. Excellent reaction.
Got it. See what he does out there.
I'm gonna say Kong could not break open Valteria's defense, so he had to make a hard read and look at the dive kick sailing in.
Ooh, the parry. Oh, and you got the projectiles on screen. That parry, what a move.
I really like that Valteria took that opportunity to jump out, but this is okay. If I'm Valteria, I'm saying I gotta dive from 1,000 cuts right now.
You have a nice life lead. Yep. Play your game. Ooh,
oh, man, he wanted regular roundhouse. I know he wanted it.
And that's the thing, when you have somebody like Valteria with such good anti-airs, and then changing the jump in timing because you know he's ready to anti-air, right? All right, and Jury keeping the pressure up in the corner. All right, pretty close on life here, about 1 touch for either player. Let's go. Keeping the pressure.
All right, straight back into it here. Again, winner semis. This is a 2 out of 3 match. When we talk about a shimmy in Street Fighter, we talk about a throw bait. So you see that with a normal to walk back, to bait out the throw and punish it, or a neutral jump. Valteria trying to set up the zone here. Ghost on ghost action. Peter Venkman nowhere in sight.
Jury's saying, I ain't afraid of this, bro. Okay, and then the pressure right here. Ooh,
good defense, like I said, Valteria. Oh no, Stampy Sun did not react, kind of reeled back in his chair a little bit. Valteria with 2 bars to work with. Stampy Sun got to navigate now. That was the command grab. There is an audio cue. Valteria really trying to thread the needle with that DI. Can't get it.
Ooh, let's see. Ooh, shimmy on the OT.
Valteria hit confirm into level 3. We'll take it here.
Ooh, okay.
Puts himself in burnout. This is such a hard situation, but Stampy Sun does have a wall. There's the meaty fireball I talked about.
Oh, absolutely.
Level 1. Oh, no parry.
In the corner. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Ooh. And the Oki. Ooh, another shimmy.
That is the shimmy right there.
So many shimmies.
Meaty, and Stampy Sun gonna take it 2-0. Strong showing from Valteria though. Stampy Sun showing why he's a top player for sure.
Yep. Good player adaptations, good character matchup adaptations. It's good to see this going on.
All right, so we're gonna drop down to Redifer. That's Redifer, yeah. So we're gonna drop down to losers top 8. Oh, this is the worst team kill I could ever saw in my whole life. I'm so angry. I want the whole tournament canceled. This is Ed's fault. Where is he at? This scrub. All right.
So give us the lore. What's
the background between these 2 players, you have both these players going to be repping the TKC tag here. That is the Team Kansas City. Redifer on Ken and Riles Barkley on DJ. These guys are training partners. They've come up in the scene pretty much about the same time, and they slap some buttons together regularly. So we mentioned earlier, you know, when you talked about the team kill between Narath and the Blanca player, you're going to see some unconventional stuff here. And as Street Fighter 6 has gotten kind of kicked off, Riley played Luke in Street Fighter 5 after going through an onslaught of characters. He started with Alex, then he moved to G, then he went back to Kage, then he went to Oro, and then finally he's like, all right, time to play top tier. I'm just going to pick Luke and go with it. So
he tried everybody, though. You know, he tried every play style he could before he said.
And definitely took his licks in the process, especially when he was on Alex. You know, G when G was really good in Season 3 and Season 4.
Yep.
But anyways, Reddifer been a dedicated Ken main since day one. And I work with these guys on a regular basis in their training and stuff like that. So it's one of those things where, oh man, I hate to see the Pokemon beating each other up, you know, but that's how it goes. But we're gonna see a good match here. I think that DJ Ken is pretty 5-5. DJ has a little bit of an advantage in the fireball department. The heavy air slasher does hit twice. Ken is kind of at the mercy of a crappy fireball. But on the other side of it, Ken has, in my opinion, arguably some of the best use of drive rush in the game. You mentioned earlier about his run and how those make his special moves power up. All the special moves out of run are basically the same as his EX moves. So when you don't have to spend your bar on EX moves, where are you going to spend your bar? Drive rush. Frame advantage all day. And the tail of the tape is going to be how Reddifer manages that drive meter. Has a little bit of tendency to kind of burn himself out. So this will be a good example for you guys watching at home of kind of how to manage your resources. All right, let's get straight to it. Riles Barkley, DJ, Team KC, Reddifer on Ken.
Let's go. And these two characters, a lot of people saying some of the stronger characters in the game right now.
I believe so. Definitely candidates for top 5 in my opinion, for sure. All right, let's get to it. Let's see how this fireball game is going to be established right from the jump. So what I like to see is, like, once Reddifer can kind of establish a fireball game, one who use that stand medium can try to stop any forward movement. Riles Barkley goes straight to the corner here, trying to break pots open. Drive impact. There's
not in the corner.
Two normals cancel into that drive impact. Again, those are the jabs. That's why it's so important to establish your neutral with those cancel buttons. Reddifer just absolutely getting chewed up right now in the throw game. So what this is going to tell you is that Riles Barkley going to start landing some of these throws later on in the match when it's really going to matter. Oh, look for a DP there. Reddifer not in time. Might have opted for crouch pierce as well. There's the EX fireball. So when you establish the fireball, you establish the reactions, you always want to drive impact behind it. Knee shot stays in front. 26 active frames on that button.
DJ got some mix in this game.
Well, the thing is that this is such a day one thing because you cannot cross people up in the corner in this game.
Oh, that's right.
So you're always going to stay in the front. So once you start seeing, like, you know, the DJ set that type of spacing up, you got to chill. Oh, nice little whiff punch setup by Reddifer. Can't capitalize on the stand fierce. Riles Barkley find himself in burnout. Reddifer 1 bar. Don't want to see him burn the EX fireball here. And he puts himself out in drive impact.
Oh, and he's got the life disadvantage and in burnout at the same time.
Oh, level 3 going to find it.
Oh, the punish.
Yeah, and this is critical art, so this is definitely a kill.
Oh, okay.
Throw him a chair. Sit down and shut up.
Oh, one mistake. One mistake is all it took.
Yep. One of those things, like Riley got a little too cutesy with it and ate a level 3 for his problem. But they're both tied right here. Riles Barkley with the resource advantage, 3 bars to 0 on Reddifer. Still looking for the shimmy is Riles Barkley. So again, this is a kind of hallmark of a good player. How fast can you make those adjustments? How fast can you stay ahead of your opponent? TKC Reddifer not able to capitalize off the heavy kick Dragon Lash. Ken's only plus frame normal. Look at that. It's cancel normal. Cancel normal into the eye.
And man, DJ players feeling themselves in this new game.
So you gotta feel yourself. You have the rhythm here. You won't need it. Level 3, Riles Barkley on the board
right there. Hit the pose on him, DJ. Look at that. I'm gonna have to dance a little too.
Oh, he's schmooving out there. He's schmooving. All right, Riles Barkley up. So again, Reddifer really needs to. He's got to find a pacing here. He's got to start capitalizing on these damage opportunities.
Good throw, second on the drive rush.
There it is. So you throw the fireball. You try to lull your opponent into sleep by trying to have them walk and block fireballs and parry. That's when the stand medium kick comes out. Mistime medium finds Reddifer in the corner. Riles Barkley have a pretty high wall to fight back here. 76 seconds to play.
Fireball's doing work right now. Staying safe.
Oh, the double hitting fireball juggled DJ across like his beloved maracas.
You know, you feel bad when you jump on one fireball, but imagine jumping and landing on two.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's too rough.
It's a stylistic combo. +2 on that EX fireball from DJ, taking a page out of Guile's book.
Responds to the drive impact. Let's see what kind of damage we'll get off it.
As we've seen, drive impact, not a good anti-air option ever. Quite literally ever. EX fireball.
Okay. Stuff in there.
Yeah, good slide. Got the follow up on the punish counter.
Ooh, the mix.
Empty jump.
Oh, the mix.
That's a decision right there. Level 1, not going to get high enough.
Oh, no.
Into stun. Riles Barkley's got enough resources here to close out this round.
Okay. And using that EX, because, hey, it comes back next round. Don't even worry about it.
Nice drive rush up. Plus frames to get the party started by Riles Barkley.
Bro. Oh, the wake up super.
That time going to find a mark. Fireball keeps the zone going. Dashes right into the Sonic Cross.
Ooh, and the fake fireball.
Yeah, so both players really trying to say who's going to jump first. Man, Riles Barkley just making that knee shot look unblockable.
I got hit too. I can't say nothing.
Huge active frames here. Ready for down the last round. EX top to get out of the corner.
Interesting interaction there.
And Riles Barkley does not have to push anything here, but he's going to get it anyway. Oh, there's an opportunity.
Okay.
Low 4, level 1 could have been a thing. Predator trying to fight back, and DI did not have enough life for it, and Riles Barkley move on.
Yep.
Unfortunate to see guys go down like that, but that's how it goes when you take up 60% of the bracket, if not more. Like, out of those 70 players, I think we had probably like 30 or something like that.
Man, so good at y'all to come through. Real talk, real talk.
Absolutely. I mean, we've been looking forward to this tournament for a long time. Eduardo and Co been doing a great job advertising this tournament. And if you want to get involved with Wichita Fighting Games, check them out at the WFGC, Wichita Fighting Game community, on all the socials. Right here on Twitter, hit that follow button. You'll be notified every time they go live for ICT, or crossover ICT, every Saturday right here at Wichita State University. So if you're here in Wichita for school, you might be at home right now. You might be kicking yourself going like, they got a fighting game community and I went all semester and didn't know that? Don't worry, they're going to be around next fall. You come out here and get that shit worked here in Street Fighter 6.
Come out, learn some things, have some fun,
We're having fun, and we're having fun here. This is Kansas KO here at Wichita State University. My name is TKC Robbie V, representing the Kansas City Fighting Game community, and joining me on commentary, Mr. Waxy with the Triple X.
Hey,
but we're clean with it.
Hey, Triple X, baby.
The Triple X might be dirty, but we're clean with it out here.
They had to censor and call it Xerd, but I kept the Triple X personally, I had to do it. But yes, Street Fighter 6, whole new era, great game. Love it already. So
we got more Kansas City violence coming out. 816 bodies are starting to pile up here. We've got Dat Vip in the ATL hoodie and Valteria. We just saw him winner side against Kong. Dropped down with his JP, and he has made top 8 here tonight. He has been putting in the work. JP is really feeling like his character. And Dat Vip been trying to kind of find his way. But despite trying to find his way, he's here in top 8.
He's got the Cammy, so we'll see the Cammy, how she can get through the JP fireball pressure and see what she can do.
Yeah. Well, he's got Kim.
Oh, Kim.
Yeah.
Right. He played Cammy.
He was ultimate grandmaster. That's I think he was like over 200,000 LP.
Let's go. That's a little bit of time right there.
Especially when every win is, just to give you guys some perspective at home what the LP grind looked like for Street Fighter 5. When you are master rank and above, you pretty much only play diamond players. And when you win, you get like 35 LP per win.
Oh no.
So you're winning in 35 LP increments, and if you lose to that laggy Ryu, that's like 160 LP gone, So it is a violent back and forth. And talking about violent back and forth, let's get to it. Valteria, JP, Dat Vip on Kimberly. So we've seen Kimberly, no projectiles of her own, but plenty of ways to navigate around the minefield of purple by this villainous JP. Nice down forward heavy punch, find a mark early on. Drive rush. Oh, nice frame trap by Valteria, and now the fun begins.
Ooh,
just like I say,
the fireball.
So shamovin there with the Beyonce slide. I just want to see Beyonce do the slide like on stage, So shout out to my girl Kim. Plus frames off the drive rush, low forward, nobody home. Trying to get that spacing trap.
Doing a good job of stuff and everything. okay. Call out on the drive impact.
Usually when you see people drive impact a jump in, it's because they're trying to react to something. You see the character fly across the screen, so you go, oh, drive impact.
Yeah, because mostly we've seen Valkyria with the crouch heavy punch on all the jump ins. Oh man, that parry.
Yeah, the back throw animation took so long that the pan wore out. Wake up, did Valtteri press the button? He sure did, and he's going to be in burnout. Close to it here. And Valtteri is going to let him breathe, but he gets out on the other side. I mean, excuse me, that Viv let him breathe. We got to get to the other side with that. All right, so Dap doing a pretty good job. This is the range right here, the one to one half character range where Kimberly can kind of mix things up. Oh, he had the cancelable button on that, just could not get it out in time on the drive impact. So think about the paint can.
Ooh, from full screen.
Straight into level 3. Like I said, like this damage is great, but this is more of a confidence booster for Valtteri. Like, no, I'm out here. You might have ran me over round 1, but I'm out here.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna play my game a little bit now. Ooh,
good bait on that.
Bait out the anti-air.
Talk about the dive kick that Jury had.
And baits out the parry.
When you can use the Bushin Ryu falling elbow, that's going to make anti-airing Kimberly very difficult without a true Shoryuken.
Maximum spider. Oh, and then the hit confirm. Oh, and the shimmy. Oh, into death.
Kimberly.
All right. That Viv up 1 game.
Ready? Taking a second to think about it. Trying to see what adjustments he can make with the JP.
Thinking about it for a second, kind of a mark of a seasoned tournament player. Valtteri is like, you know what? I came out here to win.
Yeah,
there's no need to rush.
And this is losers, so you got one more game that you're done if you lose one more game. So.
All right, so that's a good tell by Valtteri is that Viv is willing to make a hard read on the slide.
And man, he's been baiting out those anti-airs so hard.
Plus frames off the can. Here comes that Viv.
Ooh, but the counter.
Oh man, just enough to
overhead. See what the combo is. Okay.
Yeah, could have got some slash off that. Another one. EX Valtteri in burnout. That Viv got to figure something out here. 68 seconds to play. Again, the Hail Mary slides. You got to be ready for it. Every time you see a Kim kind of waddle back and forth, you know it's going to teleport. Yeah, smoke show. Oh, a big meaty right there. That Viv was looking for a crush, couldn't get it. Chip in effect here if Dap can seal the deal. Yeah, Valtteri really needs one of those big command grabs.
Ooh, okay, playing it safe. Ooh, the fastball.
The thing is about, if that Viv just DI's back, Valtteri, I don't think he has the health to survive it.
Oh, at all, yeah.
I mean, it would have been close, but that Viv now on match point here. Valtteri got to make something work. 2 bars of super to work with, 6 green on the board. Looks good here. So this is when you got to be careful. Just chill. You don't have to force the issue. You have a great life lead. It's on Dap. It's on the other character now to find a way in and prove they can deal with your plan. And right now, you don't even have to do anything. Nice! I really love that from Valtteri. Just sitting still, crouch heavy punch all day, and guess what? Splat. Damage. This is the big damage right here. Oh yeah, you got to watch for the spike, but he's off screen at Valtteri with.
Man, you need one of those.
Snapping it up for the perfect.
You need one of those.
Big roundhouse, no anti-air from that Viv. Yeah, again, Tatsu, all of her Tatsu, medium Tatsu, EX Tatsu, great anti-air.
And I love the use of the teleport there.
Yeah, and Valtteri just weathering the storm. So what that Viv has to look at is, okay, well, all that was, most of that was plus with spacing traps. How do I evolve this offense? And that's generally when you see Kimberly disappear in the smoke, throw a jab out there. One jab might whiff, but the second jab will definitely always hit her.
Good to know. Science.
Yeah, you'll get whiff punished though. Wake up super.
He's ready for it. Ooh, big reads. Let's see the damage. Okay. Ooh, okay. Safe and easy.
Thing is though is that he's got to. I really agree with this because committing to level 3 here is not going to kill, but what it is getting back is that dry bar for that Viv. And he put himself in a dry burnout. Valtteri can still make some back, but he just walks up and gets the throw.
Right guess at the right time. Well played by both players.
Unfortunate is for Valtteri. He played so well this tournament. Nothing but good things to say about his JP this time around.
Looked dominating in all his last matches, but yeah, Kimberly just getting through that fireball pressure with that teleport. So good.
All right, so moving on here. We're closing in at the bottom half of this tournament. We appreciate you guys hanging out in Twitch chat. Looks like we have, we're probably gonna jump up to winners finals. Oh, they do it backwards out here in Wichita. Usually what you wanna do is you wanna run winners finals, and then the loser of that gets to sit, and then you do loser semifinals, let the loser give a chance to breathe. But this is the onslaught. This means winner stays on.
You don't get no break. But you get to keep that momentum, so it's kind of a trade-off, Do you want the rest? Do you want to study?
Shut up, dude. This guy talking on stage right now is an absolute clown.
My man Ed is doing God's work out here. He said follow the Twitch. Baby, follow the Twitch channel. You see the work.
Nah, shout out to Ed and Co.
Ooh.
Yeah, shout out to the TOs. Good stuff. The whole staff today, the security, the registration, the TOs, the stream ops, the commentators on the other games, guys running brackets. It is not a one-man team. It takes a team to keep it together and a family to move it forward, and you can definitely catch that here at Wichita, at the Wichita Fighting Game community. So if you're tired of me hearing talk about Kansas City players, too fucking bad because we're out here.
Hey, then come and get in the bracket if you got a problem with it.
So we got Riles Barkley. These guys played at our local on Thursday, top of the shop. Been running longer than most people have been alive here at this point. Riles Barkley historically has always lost to Ray Sean, but the crack in the door keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger every time these guys play.
Absolutely, and a lot of people rank in DJ a little higher than Chun-Li in this year.
Chun-Li, heavily underutilized, heavily kind of underrated in my opinion, because she does take a lot of work. You got stance cancels, you got links, you got juggles, you got another whole package. Riles Barkley, DJ, RTY, Chun-Li, let's get it. Losers semifinals. We got winners finals set up. Kung Fu and Narath, Wichita's last hope. He's staring down an absolute gambit of Kansas City players. Knee shot, sitting on that fat Chun-Li fireball. Whip punish, but nobody home. Stance change. You're looking for a chance to DI Chun-Li. If she goes stand fierce punch and a stand switch, that's when you want to throw it in there.
Okay.
All right, Riles Barkley going to take advantage of RTY getting a little greedy. Yeah, nice little side switch. Again, you see that? Same side. It's always same side, like I promise.
Cross up in the corner. It's funny because, you know, as fighting game players, we're ready to hold the other.
Oh, yeah. You think the mix is going.
So,
oh, man, Riles Barkley with a huge drop. He won another knee shot there. RTY now owns the corner.
And burnout.
Yeah, just throw out the DI. We got to be careful, though. RTY's reaction's too good.
And you got to think players are going to start looking for that DI once they themselves go into burnout.
Well, but there's still a risk because all supers break DI.
True.
So RTY's got that hitbox. This is the chink in the armor that Riles Barkley's feeling now.
Big damage.
Yeah, level 2 here. Not quite enough to kill. One more chance. RTY one bar on the board.
6.
Oh my God! What a unfortunate panic shimmy.
Chun-Li ain't never had that much sauce. See those combos.
Yeah, and it's funny enough, DJ kind of stole a Chun-Li move in this game. His stand heavy punch is a lot like
really?
Chun-Li's stand heavy punch. It's like
the God button, if you will.
Yeah, he's like, hey, brother, this looks pretty good, man.
Yeah,
oh, shit.
I think I tried to say
Getting my shit whip punished to death, bro. Okay.
And, man, watching Street Fighter and seeing somebody get a combo after Super, it's like, this is a whole new game.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, back into it here. Double fireballs. The heavy variant from DJ is the 2-hitting fireball. Medium is just 1. Light is the feint. Oh, man. RTY, he got chewed up because he's trying to use stand medium kick. But the thing is about that knee shot is it's so active. He's thinking about it right now. And Riles Barkley got hella lucky on that slide because RTY came out of burnout right when that came. So he might have still had the advantageous frames of the burnout in that situation.
Chun-Li cashing out.
Yeah, level 3 RTY, 1 game on the board. So, like I said, Riles Barkley always can create opportunities, but the win always just slips away. RTY, so experienced in tournament, went to EVO Japan, plays very well over there in Street Fighter V. Both these players.
And that's one thing you gotta love about this game is DJ, he's playing full mix. He's playing the craziest game plan you've seen. And Chun just mostly playing fundamentals, looking for hit confirms, reaching buttons, but still can play.
This is all footsie. This is all good pokes. This is all whiff punish. Great block on that overhead. Very tricky to see whenever Chun-Li is switching up stances. Let's see how Riles Barkley can try to take control of this corner. 73 seconds to play. All the resources matter. They're playing heavy. They're playing fast. We're jumping. We got the knee shot. Got damage. Oh, we got parries? No, we got tick throws on deck here.
Still a long way to go for Riles Barkley, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it kind of feels like a death of 1,000 cuts. Oh, almost got a whip punish opportunity on that whiff crouch medium kick. Riles Barkley health winding down here. Plus
the damage.
Wow, what a juggle. Didn't even know we could get that. That was dope. Nice whip punish. That crouch medium kick does knock down. Oh, and Chun-Li's so slippery and elusive.
Yep.
No more DI for Riles Barkley, and they're just staring at each other.
Down.
Nice wake-up jab. I like that from RTY. So back throw would be the worst-case scenario for RTY in this situation. Trying to go in, looking for plus frames. I guessed it.
The guess.
RTY with the delayed throw, so it's like it's these late round situations that become so hard and starts to overwhelm the mental stack for the other guy. Like, man, I had the read, I tried to bait the throw, I just didn't hit.
There's so many more options in this game, and you have to be ready for all of them.
Yeah, it still comes down to, you know, conditioning your opponent. So we got wake-up jab here. Riles Barkley ready for the cross-up setup.
Parry on the fire.
Right, Sean. Nice, caught the corner. Rare Kikosho blow-up, because that fireball does recover so fast. Man, stays the same side. What a confirmed by Riles Barkley. Ray Sean kind of leaned back in his seat and he kind of blinks, immediately shakes it off, we're right back into it. He's like, okay,
yep,
noted.
It happens, it happens. Okay.
Throw's been established. So it's two ways right now. It's either somebody's going to get a big payoff on a shimmy, or they're going to unfortunately give up their best pressure sequence by going for the shimmy right there. Like RTY kind of pumped the brakes and backed off, but he's got the likely to deal with it.
Parry.
Yeah, just hold it down, parry it all the way through, looking for a mix off the dread kicks. Nobody home. Oh, tried to get a DP out in time.
And RTY not afraid to jump.
Parry is a oh wow, that was a whiff punish, and Riles Barkley was not ready to capitalize.
The Kikosho into the damage.
Into level 3, that's GG's.
Ooh, okay, wow. Off of Kikosho. Oh, that's good.
All right, so another team kill. I think that will retire Riles Barkley in 4th place. No, fifth place, I believe.
Okay. So we're getting down there, down to our last 4 players.
It's possibly 2 out of 3. Dap over here trying to be a TO. And
he's like, let me get a learning game.
All right, so with Kansas KO, it is not just Street Fighter 6 here. We got Guilty Gear, we got Smash Ultimate, we got Tekken, and of course Street Fighter 6. And we have Narath right now, and I believe winner's side of Guilty Gear, so that's gonna hold the bracket up for a hot second. So we're gonna take a break. When we come back, we got more Kansas KO Street Fighter 6 top 8 action coming at you. My name is Robbie V. Join me on commentary, Mr. Waxy. Don't go anywhere. Wichita FGC in the house, baby. Hey, top 8 coming up next.
Hey, it's a beautiful thing.